Listen, guys, Patreon members, we got something in store for you this week.
Oh, yeah.
The two ladies that are going to be on this podcast later on, one of them pulls her boobies out. So be sure to join our Patreon if you want boobies and if you want an extra episode every week.
That's right. Join our Patreon.
We got some chicks coming, porn stars.
Porn stars. And we might have a kid who really, really wants to do porn. And look, this kid is a special kid. I say could be a new member of the crew, I think. This is what I see in him. I see potential. And you know that I have an eye for it.
You do have an eye. Leo said potential crew member at the end of the text he sent me introducing this kid. And if he wants to do porn, and we're going to have two female porn stars, one of whom is Real Sky Brie, Thanksgiving video this year. And if she gave a midget a hand job, then why not Saltine?
This is his name, Saltine. I don't even think we need to give him a nickname because he gave himself the nickname of Saltine, which is great. Saltine Crackers comes to mind. But this kid... He's a special kid. He's a white kid.
It makes sense. It works.
He's a very deep voice. Yeah, you'll meet him shortly here. He's on his way. So
okay, he's a dedicated DoorDash employee.
Yeah, he works like 10, 12 hours a day. He's a machine. And he came to my comedy show last night, and I had a long talk trying to tell him not to do porn. And at the end of the day, Chase, Jacob's roommate, was with him. And Chase just looks at me and he goes, dude, he's going to do it no matter what. And I was like, okay, then he's just going to be on the pod. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I have no idea how you haven't thought of that yet. And I was like, yeah, he needs to be.
You didn't dent the armor in his do porn tank.
No, he was like, it's going to be a side hustle, man. He's all about making the money, dude.
What a fool. Any male porn star without, maybe he does have the entrepreneurial drive. Maybe this guy is something of a fledgling Adam 22.
You're right.
But if you're just a dope with a big cock, stay out of the porn biz. Actually, you know what? Get into the porn biz and get AIDS.
Jesus,
Saltine,
what is wrong with you?
Saltine sounds like the kind of guy. I know you said he's crew material, but I'm not sure what that means because we have distinguished and exquisitely undistinguished members in our crew.
Right.
And if he's exquisitely indistinguished, I'm not sure what to say, but maybe I do want him to die of a disease.
Jesus. Listen, I think it'd be great if we had an HIV positive crew member, though, because we could always talk shit. Be like, shut up, you have AIDS. Kind of like Herpes Girl, you know? Yeah. Which we need to put on the pod again.
We do.
But so he could get AIDS and be fine, though. We've had an HIV positive guy that touched Dino. Remember that? Dino, you were touched by a guy with AIDS, just so you know. A gay man with AIDS touched you, Dino, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it.
It was HIV, but it's AIDS now.
Yeah, it is
it's
AIDS
more
now.
Funny.
It is. So we'll hopefully we get this guy in here in some porn and he gets AIDS. But why doesn't he want to do like an OnlyFans? I said he should cater to the gay community. Like he's like doing porn as a man is like that's like the poor man's fucking shit, right?
Gay porn is where the money is.
Right. He's not gonna. He doesn't want to do gay porn.
I'm sure he
only
doesn't.
Straight.
I don't want to get out of the bed half mornings. I want to lie around with dry jizz on my belly and watch ESPN. Okay? But I need to make money.
Tom Brady documentaries?
Are you insinuating I jerk off to those?
I do think that you're a little bit sexually attracted to Tom Brady. There's nothing wrong with it. That's my joke on stage. He can make any man gay, and you would be one of those men.
Yes. Okay. Man in the Arena on ESPN Plus is what I masturbate to. And if I had a perfect day, I would watch episodes 3 through 6 again because I've already watched 1 through 2 for the second time.
Oh, wow.
3 through 6, drink a tall boy, crank off, and then go to sleep.
Sounds like a great time, but you have to get up and make money.
I do. So and this guy has to make money too. So gay porn.
So we're gonna the angle is we're gonna make him do gay porn.
Yeah.
What's Dino gonna say? Okay, let's do it. We're old school. We're going back old school. What is Dino gonna whisper into the mic? And Dino, don't forget to do it, you fucking idiot. You have one line, you piece of shit. Don't forget to do it like you have at least 3 times. They're not that high today. They've been stopping smoke. They're not smoking as much. I like this. It's not going to be fat. It's going to be. What are you going to?
For you.
What are you going to? Okay, well, fine.
Yeah,
what are we going to say to the girls, and what are we going to say to Saltine? Every now and then, he's going to slip it in there. What do you think? Horse?
No, it's got to be a 3-letter word. He can't remember any more than that.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be a short little word.
How about
for his little brain?
What insulting words towards women have 3 letters? Ho. There we go.
Okay, ho.
Ho. Perfect. Thank
you. Let me hear it, Dino.
I'm impressed.
Ho.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend. Hi. So, like this one time, I was sucking a dick, and it was. Okay, not bad.
Are they gonna open with those kinds of stories?
I think so.
Leo, let's talk about this. Leo is acting here like he's Mr. Booking extraordinaire, but we all know we meaning me, Dino, Austin, you know what, the entire audience, that you were trying to sext Real Sky Bree and her hot friend, and the podcast was secondary after you deployed 2 or 3 cock peas.
I wish that I had the balls to send Real Sky Bree just an open cock pic, but no, I didn't.
I hit her up a few times too.
You hit her up?
Blame you. Yeah, I tried.
You hit her up?
I tried to. She didn't respond. I don't think she knows who I am yet.
Let's pull it up. Can we please see the DMs you sent Real Sky Bree?
Let me see. Yeah.
She, I think that she immediately realized that she was blowing up so much that I was just such a low tier like influencer that she didn't want to fuck it. She was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, she's fucking with Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. If you don't know this, look it up. Real Sky Bree, Jake Paul. They had a little rendezvous in Puerto Rico, and we're gonna ask her about it. She may not be able to talk about it because I don't think she's done a podcast since that. So this is juicy.
Breaking news.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get it out of her, no matter what NDA she signed.
Absolutely. And I have some
That's
stories
why we have tequila.
I would like to break, stories that Real Sky Bree told me on the drive down to the Inland Empire to film our Thanksgiving video.
That's great.
I'm not gonna out her on those until I get her permission.
Perfect. And we have her friend is just a beautiful OnlyFans girl. I don't know much about her. She was on Adam 22 too, and I think she's managed by Adam 22. So she's got some talent, I guess, in the porn arena. Does that mean she was fucked by Adam 22?
Most likely. Actually, almost 100% yes.
100%.
I don't think you so much as sign a contract as suck his dick to get underneath the Adam 22 plug show umbrella.
It's like Harvey Weinstein.
A little bit, but without the coercion. I'm sure it was willing.
Yeah.
I just don't think he likes paper and pen. He likes penis and jizz.
It's a lot easier to get your actresses to suck your dick if they're porn actresses as opposed to real ones.
We know what we should do. We should go I'll take a pencil and a sheet of printer paper and just write up some contract real quick. We get Saltine to jizz on it. And then he's under contract with us.
He'll go in. He's gonna go in the fucking. He'll do anything. I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna jizz on a piece of paper that I write like 3 words of legalese on.
He did say, guys, and I know. I mean, this is something that as soon as he said this, I think this is when I was like, "Ding! You got to be on the pod," because he did say his penis was about the soda can width, like diameter.
You told
or
me
whatever.
that.
Yeah,
and
soda can.
I was in my head thinking that we should call him Sierra Mist.
I love that. I love that. But we got to prove it. We got to prove it.
He could be a fucking liar.
He's down to show you. He said that Chase looked him in the eyes and he goes, "You're gonna have to show Danny Mullen your penis."
Anybody who works 12 hours at DoorDash is spending a lot of time on the LA freeways, ingesting a lot of carbon monoxide.
You're right.
He could be screwy.
I mean, he's 100% screwy. This kid is. He's a fucking crew member, dude.
He's probably thinking of one of the novelty miniature Coke cans that one hangs on a Christmas tree. So, the diameter is just the same as that.
Or he might be thinking it's this. He might think it's one of these,
This guy's probably so dumb, Leo.
He's very, very... He's a lovable dumb guy, but he is dumb and he's very lost. And the way he even met Jacob is funny. Jacob was like desperate for a fourth guy.
Your old roommate, Jacob.
Yeah, my old roommate,
Couch
Jacob. Couch Daddy. He got a 4-bedroom in Pasadena, beautiful house, and he was desperate for another guy because one guy canceled last minute. So he put it on Instagram, and they had this kid come over, and he's just a fan of Jacob's. So he comes over. And they just grilled him for a while, and they all agreed that he was harmless, and they let him live there. And he works so much fucking Postmates that they know he's going to pay the rent. And then slowly but surely they find out more about him, and now he's going to be on the Danny Mullen couch here.
Imagine my fate if a Danny Mullen fan was allowed to live here.
I mean, you'd probably wake up in the middle of the night to the guy jerking off to over your body. Best case. Otherwise, best case. Our fans want to kill us. Like his fans that want to party with Jacob. Our fans want to rape us, kill us,
yes,
molest us,
yes,
harass our families.
It's flattering, really. Well, I'm not talking about some sort of dark Redditor type fan. I'm just saying. We met some kids at that rock show at the Whiskey, and they were really nice kids.
I
they were
love
wearing
those
the merch.
kids.
Loved them. Great kids. But
shout out to those kids.
I followed them back on Instagram, and I've since received 6 unanswered FaceTime attempts from these kids over Instagram.
Dude,
they get a little overeager. If he moves into my room next, he'll be drilling a hole through the drywall.
Dude, have you?
I just wanted to keep an eye on you, Danny.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I didn't want any separation between yourself and I.
What are you doing, man? I'm just drilling a hole.
Yeah.
No, he for sure, those kids are just... See, when they hang out with us, we are so childlike, me
Yeah.
and you, that they're like, dude, they're just like us.
Yeah.
And then they realize quickly that we are adults as soon as we turn off that kind of, we get into that creative mode, and then we are like, we're kind of adults. More you than me. But
I just don't have time to be on my phone constantly, accepting every call and reading and responding to every message. Which, I mean, nothing against those guys. They were very nice guys.
They were.
Leo, on the other hand, is always trolling Instagram for girls like the porn star and Real Sky Brie.
Yeah, oh, sure. But no, for the channel. And yeah, sure, for myself, too.
Danny does have a fan living in his house that raped him already.
Mia.
Mia?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a good point. She was a fan. She does
well,
watch every video.
She wasn't a fan until she kind of thought that you were cute, though, and saw, like, and then was like, oh, he's big, and then what, her brother got into you, too, or no?
I don't think so. No, I think it was all her. But Mia, interesting. You say rape. The first night Mia and I hooked up, she was pretty fucked up.
The hot tub night.
Yeah, I mean, it was borderline like maybe, hey, let's see if the girl can walk a straight line or touch her nose before you have sex with her. But me, I mixed up another strong one, slid it across my kitchen counter and said, take off your top, bitch.
Is that what you said?
No, but
I don't think that you didn't say that. I think you might have.
Well, thank you, Leo. I'm going to leave it a mystery, though. But if there were any worries, any concerns that might have landed me in Me Too purgatory, they were erased one summer night when I was having a little house party, a little get-together at my parents' place.
Yes.
And I was blacked out. And so I passed out real early. I'm talking 10 p.m. And I was awoken 3 hours later to Mia sucking me back to life.
No consent.
None.
No fucking consent.
Zero.
God, I wish you could do like a hidden camera thing and bring that up at like Thanksgiving at her family's house.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would care is the thing. I went to her mom's place for Christmas, and if I just stood up on the couch and told everybody she blow raped me, I think 0 people in the place would have minded.
Wow. Yeah, Mia's mom is gorgeous, man. That's one of the top-notch moms out there for sure.
Yeah, she's a hot mom. She was there. Body Count Boy was there, who called into this podcast.
That guy's unbelievable.
The guy who, to recap for everybody, got raped by a 36-year-old woman when he was 13.
Jesus.
And then he recently went to San Francisco, recruited an elderly gay man from a bar, brought that guy back to a house party in Sonoma, and made the old guy suck his dick in front of all of his friends, all of Body Count Boy's friends, just for a goof.
For a goof, yeah.
That guy. Oh, he's also going to jail now for 6 months.
What?
No.
What did he do?
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Damn.
He took
What?
a pipe and he beat the shit out of a guy with it.
Well, it wasn't self-defense?
It might have been a hate crime. Might have been that gay dude.
He's got a different body on his body count now.
We were talking about
well,
there we go.
the guy's alive. That's why it's only 6 months.
We were talking about Wahlberg doing that. I mean, yeah, and we were saying like how he got caught hitting the Asian guy with a 2x4 one time, yelling some derogatory Asian slurs.
Throwing rocks at
Yeah,
black kids.
if you guys,
But, like, how
I
many
have no
times-
idea.
Yeah.
If you guys need to look this up, Mark Wahlberg is guilty of heinous hate crimes.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable.
Bad.
How is that guy in Hollywood?
Dude, they don't give a fuck about certain things, or if you repent, or if you've been a nice guy, or you make a lot of money for him,
Or if
you
you
know what I mean?
make a huge donation to Hillary Clinton, perhaps.
That's what he's. I
That's
think
what it's all about,
That's
isn't
what
it?
it's all about. We were talking about why Clooney would have like a dinner for Obama back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
why would he really care? And
Yeah.
we were like, because the studio gave him a little call and said, "Listen,
Yeah.
buddy, this is what you're doing."
The hypocrisy, dude.
Yeah.
I was talking about it with John Middlecoff, that radio guy who called in and talked NFL with us back in the fall. I was talking to him. I was telling him, dude, there's fucking houses, because he's in San Francisco and he's more of a conservative too. I live in LA and I'm more on the conservative side. I was walking with Mia up in the Bird Streets. The Bird Streets.
Love the Bird
A
Streets.
legendary collection of streets up above West Hollywood. Highly coveted real estate.
Best views in the United, best views in California. There, you see downtown and the ocean.
Jetliner views, they call them.
Jetliner, yeah.
And the reason the Bird Streets up above West Hollywood are so coveted is because it's the quickest rising grade in LA. Meaning you can go from your house, which has a beautiful, beautiful view of the city, back down to the Sunset Strip to party and to dine and to pick up streetwalkers like that.
Yeah.
And that's important because a lot of the places elsewhere in LA, you got to drive like 45 minutes up into the mountains. Up there was a $30 million house with a gigantic poster of Barack Obama above the front door. Barack Obama and Joe Biden together. And I told John Middlecoff, I was like, how many fucking pussies do you think the guy who lived there grabbed? Like, how many chicks did he, not pussies did he grab, how many girls did he forcibly rape to feel like he needed to hoist that abomination above his entryway?
Abomination.
Abomination. Cha-ting. Nice, Austin.
On that note, maybe we should start giving to the Democratic Party, buddy, because if we want to continue being degenerates, and we are,
start saving up money today, you know, and then like in 3 years buy one of those tables at like a really fancy
we're gonna go to Obama's
event.
fucking we're gonna go to like Clooney's house. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I am so
That'd be so
fucking over it.
sick.
Hopefully all those idiots realize that the legacy media, all those positions on TV or on these reality shows that are coming out on TV, they're done. Nobody watches them. And you can make a bigger, better living being scumbags like us.
100%.
They can all suck my dick.
Yeah.
I will fish. You know, I didn't actually vote because I'm not registered to vote, but I will counterfeit a ballot that says I voted for Donald Trump, and I will hoist that above my entryway. How about that shit? I will enlarge and post a ballot that says I voted for Donnie.
Let's go,
and
baby.
just fucking someday when I'm up there in the bird streets, Leo.
Well, Chris Pratt does that, so it's not like all of them.
He
have
doesn't
to
do
it.
that.
He's pretty much does on his Instagram. Like he's pretty gnarly about it.
Show me the most conservative thing Chris Pratt has
He's
posted.
like against like fucking abortion and shit like that.
My
said that?
mom's met
Yeah.
his parents because they live in the same town where I'm from in Texas, and they're like pretty Christian conservative folks. Like,
Dude, he ain't
definitely.
fucking around. And he married Arnold's daughter. Yeah, one of Arnold's daughters, and she for sure. I mean, they're Republicans. I mean, Arnold's a Republican. He was against Trump, probably, I don't know, just because he didn't like him, but they used to talk shit to each other, but he's a Republican.
Yeah, he's a Republican. He's a good guy. He's pretty, nowadays, he's considered more like moderate, I guess. He's kind of more down the middle. He's like an LA Republican. I guess Mitt Romney's become a huge fucking tool of the left, but let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Let's
we're not.
Let's talk about a trip to Tijuana this week.
No, dude, I've been trying to forget it because that was just some of the most fucked up shit I've ever seen. I was telling them,
pasa?
dude,
I kill you.
fuck, dude. All right, I mean, let's try to describe what happened. Danny boy,
Uh-huh.
you know what I hate more than anything?
Intimacy.
Not exactly. It's bald dudes.
Oh.
They make me feel gross.
You don't like it, huh?
Don't like it. It's
You don't-
weird.
It's the flesh. It's all pimply and
Yeah.
it's pale too.
It's pale.
It's all pale, and you can see veins.
Yes.
It's like looking at a nutsack on a guy's scalp.
It's literally a nutsack on a guy's scalp. You nailed
Literally.
it. That's what it is. Now, that's why Keeps is important with you guys. If you're looking at your hairline and you can tell that it might be receding a little bit, Keeps is what you need because it helps you keep the hair that you have on your head. All right, it's convenient. There's a virtual doctor, and it's delivered straight to your goddamn door every 3 months. You don't have to leave your home.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, the guy will show up at your door and go, "Hey, bald ass, got your fucking Keeps here,"
Exactly.
and walk away.
Now, if you have any questions, there's 24/7 care and support. Keep has a network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists to support you making your hair goals a reality.
This is what happens when you call their advisors. "What is your problem today, sir?" "Yeah, well, you're bald. I don't care." Click.
Yep. That's what they do until you start using the product, and then you keep your hair. And they'll go, great, you're keeping your hair.
I like
I
you
like
now.
it. I like you now. It's low cost. Treatments start at just $10 per month. And Keeps offers generic versions of the 2 FDA-approved medications to prevent hair loss. They are approved. Every time that we do a Keeps ad, there's guys in the comments that talk about that they're users and that it does work. All right? Treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of pharmacy prices. Danny, did you know that?
50% off?
You know, you're like
bargain.
saving money to you use the money in the right places. Now, Keeps has everything your hair needs. All right, it's delivered straight to your door, like I said. Remember, prevention is key. Prevention is key. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results. So act fast, but they're FDA approved because they do work. All right. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/LDS to receive your first month of treatment for free.
Yeah.
Okay, the Ukrainian refugee stuff is all going to be in the video, so we don't really have to describe that.
Sure.
Okay, we went in. It was sad. There was a lot of Ukrainians. They told us to leave at some point, obviously, because me and Danny are tall, we're handsome.
And Leo was aggressively hitting on an 18-year-old girl.
Because I had the pressure to make the video good, so it was because I wanted to make Danny Boy happy with it. We needed to seal it.
You did
Thanks,
good.
buddy. We were trying to seal it with a kiss. No pun intended. But then we ran into an American. We saw an American on the sidewalk drinking a beer, and we thought, What a great guy to talk to, right? An American.
I mean, let's first of all just maybe describe the experience a little bit before that, because I think you and I, Leo, thought the Tijuana was going to be like some mariachi music, some open air bars, and cheap tequila.
You mentioned drinking margaritas on the beach in Tijuana.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, you were like, oh, we'll let you drink some margaritas on the beach. If, we'll do this video, we'll get it done, and we'll drink some margaritas. It'll be great, guys. Nico's like, yeah, of course, drinking.
I imagined every guy was going to be wearing a sombrero and poncho and have a guitar and be like, hey, you boys want tequila?
Give me $1 and I play you a song and give you a margarita.
We love Americans down here in Tijuana, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. $1 goes a long way. I can feed my family for a week. Thank you.
Okay, we get the fuck down there. We go through customs, and we're worried. There's never been a more stressful shoot because Nico didn't have proper documentation.
Right. Idiot.
According to the United States or Mexican law, I'm not really sure, you need either a passport or a real ID to move freely over the border. Nico had just a regular old school driver's license. So already that was an area of concern because in the back of my mind, I had to be like, all right, are we getting a hotel in Tijuana? Is that hotel going to be safe or are we going to be butchered in that hotel? We didn't get butchered in any hotels, thank God. And there was no issue passing over and then back over the border. But the second we got into Tijuana, every cliche you could think of.
It was crazy. I mean, I did use my Spanish right off the bat. They were going to detain us. They could just put us in a room. They pointed to a room.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck. And then
it was an office.
It was an office.
It wasn't like a cell with a bucket to shit in.
Right.
It was an office where we're going to
spoke to Spanish. I had just memorized the word refugiados, which is refugees. So I said, vamos a visitar los refugiados,
that
which
must
means
have
we're
taken
going to
a
visit.
lot of mental energy. Refugees, refugiados.
Dude, I've never said that word. You know what I mean? I had to pronounce it in a decent way so they knew that
If you would have said refugee, excuse me, senor, refugees. ¿Dónde está refugees? That would have worked just fine.
Maybe. But, my Spanish saved us. I'd like to think that. But, yes, as soon as we get into Mexico, try to describe it. I like the way you describe things.
Okay. A shaggy, one-eyed stray dog runs by us.
Right.
Just runs right by our feet. There's the first thing. Because every depiction of Tijuana in movies, or Africa, or any third world hellhole, has a stray, shaggy, one-eyed dog. A 5-year-old girl with her 6 sisters and 1 brother and 1 mother are all on a blanket begging for money. And the children have been ordered to follow anybody who looks American around, making their eyes extra big. I think the mom has some Visine and just drops that into the little girl's eyes.
I'm sure it's like that old gypsy tactic, like the gypsies do that with their kids. They make it all, they beg money and they use their kids as like a fodder for that. But yes, and they thought I was an idiot right off the bat because they got so much money from me. Like right off, they all were attacking me for money, and I was just giving them all money. I think I saw Brando in all their eyes.
Yeah, you are a pushover. I
was a
saw Leo
pushover.
dispense like $75 to one family, of beggars, Leo.
Well, hopefully they got a good meal that night. I don't know, man, but that wasn't the only thing that was going on. There were a lot of drunk, just drunk dudes like everywhere. Right. And then one of those was the ones that we ran into trouble. But we're talking like dirt roads too. Like there were dirt roads.
Dirt roads. The homeless there are like our homeless on HGH.
Exactly. They're fucking fast. They're strong.
I don't mean that necessarily, Leo, though they probably are because I think for survival reasons, they have to move fast down there.
Yeah.
I'm talking every category. You know how there's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Well, there should be Rufus's Pro Bum. And if there was Rufus's Pro Homeless Guy, there would be meters for your stats. How dirty is your hair? How smelly are your nuts? How much shit is dried and caked on your inner thighs? The bums there have maxed out HP in all those categories. They're like Rune Glifberg, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You should start using the homeless.
They're doing
as
Christ errors,
advertising.
dude.
And then, okay, so that was one thing. Then it's like you don't know what's going on. Are you going to get scammed left and right? So there's like 7 guys trying to get us to get into a taxi. I say refugiados. They're all like, oh, sí. Like, yeah, we'll take you to the refugees, right? And then we get with one guy that kind of looks trustworthy, which he ended up being trustworthy.
The cab driver,
kind of.
He bailed on us immediately.
Yeah.
He was ordered to, under no circumstances, leave the refugee camp until we came out.
Right.
And we paid him handsomely to do so. And of course, the second we round the corner into the camp,
Yeah, gone.
around the corner. Probably went to the whorehouse
I guarantee you he went to the whorehouse with the cash we
with
gave
our
him.
money.
Of course.
Dude, while we're talking about the homeless people, you should just get a whole bunch of shirts that say "Subscribe to Danny Mullen" and just hand them out to all the homeless people because they don't have much clothes to wear. And then you just have a whole
Mexico?
army of people walking around the streets with shirts that say "Subscribe to Danny Mullen."
That's funny. Using homeless as billboards.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down.
That's
That's a funny
actually funny.
idea. We'll see. There's probably going to be massive backlash, but I'm used to that.
You know how I have the you know how I have the dreams that with video ideas. I had another one. It was fake environmentalists.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place called Tree People that you can just like go and like talk at and shit, and it's up in Laurel Canyon. But yeah, can you
I love
imagine
giving
we got
public speeches.
Yeah, exactly. We got a group of guys together, go to Tree People to plant trees, and it's just Ooh,
What's
boy.
his name that you've collabed with before? Starts with a C.
Cunty McCunt.
No, he's the guy in Texas.
Cassidy Campbell.
Cassidy, yeah. He's been going to these, what is it called? These city council meetings,
Yeah.
pretending to be like a liberal. And
It was that
screaming
dude Shad
things.
Goes Deep that started
Yeah,
that.
JT,
really?
his partner, they have a Netflix show coming out. He was on my comedy show last night. JT, his partner, and he was telling me they got a fucking Netflix show.
Well, they probably donated to the Obama campaign.
I'm pretty sure.
Kept him in the clear. Leo, am I exaggerating when I say the first street in Tijuana? Because when we got in the cab, we weren't really in Tijuana yet. We were still like on the customs property. The first street that we put, what kind of shoes were you wearing that day?
I was wearing Nikes.
The first street we put our Nike and Vans down on, that fucking street, we went into the refugee camp, then we came back out onto it, saw our cab driver had abandoned us. That very first street, we got surrounded and nearly robbed. Maybe nearly killed.
Maybe nearly killed. It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Okay, first of all, the guy there was the black guy sitting on the curb, and he was clearly American, talking about a girl he was banging. So we go back, and I go, "Hey, you want to be in the YouTube video?" Then this other guy that he was talking to, his eyes, when he looked at us,
Yeah.
he was gone. He was on some kind of PCP,
Yeah.
or some drug that I haven't seen too many people that look like that.
And let me just add this, because we approached these two guys. One of them was wearing a Tennessee Titans hat. One of them was a black dude drinking a beer. We're like, these guys might be gold. They might know some shit in Tijuana they can take us to. We can get some content because we got thrown out of the refugee camp so quickly. I tell Nico, hey, dude, don't film this. We're just going to go talk to these guys man to man. Nico hears, fucking film them.
Yeah.
Which, in the end, I'm very grateful for, because Nico got all this on camera. But we go up, and Leo, I'm not sure what it was, because we asked, yeah, you guys got the hookup on any bitches?
Right. And then I said, yeah, you would. We're filming a YouTube video. Immediately, the guy looks at us, gets within that pocket where, like that dangerous pocket.
Shit about to go down.
Shit about to
pocket.
go in pocket where he can maybe pull a gun out, pull a knife out. And he goes, "Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from?"
Yeah.
And then, so we back up shortly. Then I heard a whistle, and 3 guys ran from across the street.
Yeah.
Remember, 3 guys run from across the street.
Yeah, it's like that brawl scene in Anchorman, where people just keep appearing from around
Exactly.
corners.
Exactly. It was like that. Spanish language news, bitches. Now they wouldn't even be able to do that unless it was an actual Latino guy. It's like, oh, no, Ben Stiller can't do that. That's a cultural appropriation. You can't do that.
It's a shame, right?
It
a
is a
true
shame.
shame, Leo.
It is.
These guys, and then the guy who came, who was like the Wes Mantooth of the situation.
Right.
This guy was fucking, because the black dude and the guy with the Tennessee Titans hat, Leo and I, hell, even Nico probably could have taken these guys out. But the other dude who came around the corner looked like he was a cartel lifer.
Exactly. Looked like a Mexican fucking gangster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You could see all of the people he had killed, be they American or rival gang members, that was reflected in his leathery skin quality.
Yep.
You could see there was a line on his face for each tourist who wandered down the wrong back alley in TJ.
It was so fucking scary, man. And just because, like, I would just feel terrible dying for a fucking, I don't know, like fucking, we're fucking around trying to like make a comedic gold, and we these guys wanted to murder us, I'm pretty sure. At least rob. It might have been, I feel like probably they wanted to rob us. But when we talked to the Border Patrol, which I wish we could have gotten that on camera, the guy said it's the murder capital of the world, which is third. I looked it up.
It's the third most murderous city in the
world.
world.
Yeah.
I'm used to saying in America. Yeah, the best case, they would have just shaken us down and be like, all right, empty your pockets, eh?
Right.
My Mexican accent's getting shittier and shittier. Hey, empty your pockets, so. Empty your
pocket, lost the
eh?
camera. We would have lost the video. We would have lost our IDs, probably our passports.
Yep.
Because they could sell those passports over there for like to like a family trying to get across the border or something, right?
Yeah, there's probably some big dumb oaf who looks like you.
Some big. Why does he have to be dumb, Danny?
Because he drags his knuckles around the streets all day over there. El passporto, and they always tell him the same thing.
Because we got Nico. Because we got Nico in with just like a regular ID. Me and Danny might run a business where we just sneak guys that look like Nico back from Mexico. You know, he didn't even say anything.
Have you seen Nico's ID picture?
He looks so Mexican in it, or more like Asian. Right?
He looks like this. You know what? You're going to remember the second I do it. This is Nico's ID picture.
Oh, yeah. He does. He looks like he was like frightened.
Yeah, he looks like he was one of the guys trying to rob us, honestly.
Yeah,
which
he
is
does.
probably most people in Tijuana. That's how they look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we ran. What we did is like football players trying to get past defenders, we broke contain. We found the weak spot in their defense, and we got out of their little circle they were trying to make, fled down the street, and hailed a cab who, I mean, that guy was a pro.
That guy got us out of there. I feel like he almost has done that before. I didn't like that Nico was lagging. I thought about like having a talk to him about like getting back in shape, because he really took a while to get out of that area.
Yeah.
It was kind of annoying. Like me and you were already by the street. I have a bad quad, and Nico was like,
Yeah. See, Leo and I, because we wanted to, we were thinking Nico's still filming. This is a YouTube video. It's got to look good.
Yeah.
So we saw a bus stop, and Leo and I just we're like, hey, we've watched some parkour videos. So I, without saying a word, I just look over at Leo, give him the wink, and we both are up on this bus stop. And then we do like a front flip out, and I think Leo hits like a back 2.5 gainer.
Yeah, I learned that at Waterworld doing stunts and shit.
And then so we're running down the street, and we look back, and Nico's just, hey guys, wait up! And we're like, Nico,
Come on.
Nico, and I have to run back, and then I do a crescent kick, and it just completely renders one of the mafia guys unconscious.
Yeah, that guy broke his neck. He's dead.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
and Nico's like, I need an Advil, and I was like, Nico, and I smack him. Remember when I smacked Nico?
Oh, you smacked Nico, and then we kept talking about how awesome it would be if he got raped in Mexico.
Yeah, well, that's a given. Would anybody have a problem with Nico getting raped in Mexico? We get in the cab though, and this guy might have a future in Hollywood stunt driving. The guy who picks us up, I'm waving just a stack of cash in his face.
Oh yeah.
He takes us back to, what did he call it?
La línea.
The line. There's just a huge line.
All you have to say is the line.
However long that line was, it wasn't long enough. That line should consist of every person in Mexico. Anybody who has a problem with illegal immigration, I get that we don't want to let in a potential murderer / rapist from Honduras, but can you blame the people? I don't blame anybody who is currently taking breath in Mexico for wanting to get the fuck out of Mexico.
Yeah,
I don't blame any of them.
It's hell on earth, man. It's hell on earth in TJ. I know I've been further south and only on resort type locations. But goddamn, TJ is. We're so lucky to be Americans. I mean, Detroit, the worst city in America, which I don't really know. Detroit, I don't even know what it is anymore. Chicago, maybe, deep in Chicago. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
Chicago's dangerous. I don't know.
South side of Chicago is pretty bad.
I don't know how I feel
yeah.
about you saying we're so lucky to be Americans.
I know, dude. There's people.
You can't say that
Oh my God, we should take some liberals over there.
Some people aren't. It's not lucky to be an American if you're a person of color. Then it's a horrible.
See,
burden.
That's when you do talk. If I have some black friends from London, and they would always tell me that Europe's more racist than the United States. You know what I mean? It's like it's all about perspective, man. Going to Mexico.
Get this. King Croc was saying that black people in America, some of them won't take him seriously as a black guy because he's from Africa.
Really?
Yeah, they say he doesn't know what the struggle's all about.
Wow, he does know what the struggle's all about.
Yeah, because there's like this contention where, like African people will be like, oh, American black people just need to like work harder, and then they're like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about, you didn't go through slavery. There is like a lot of
well, neither did anybody here.
Yeah, no, or anybody alive didn't really. So I mean, definitely I've been pulled over with a black friend, and like the cops treated him differently than I've ever been treated. I've seen that. Have you ever had a situation?
I've seen that too, dude. No, yeah.
Well, it happens to me all the time because the cops pull me over and they're like, excuse me, mister. And they see the bulge in my pants. And then they pull the gun and they're like,
shit.
Get down on the ground, DeMarcus. Because they think
you're black.
Because they just see the bulge.
There's no way that a white man could have. Dude, you could. I mean,
and they see the kicks, because I ride with my feet up on the dashboard.
Damn.
This cop thought I was black the other day. Gave me a $1,000 ticket for driving with my car too loud, and gave me a ticket for driving without a license because I've been living in California too long.
Wait a
without
second.
getting a California ID.
Is that real? You really got a $1,000 ticket?
Yeah,
It's
but
just because,
luckily my car's registered in Texas, so I can probably get out of it. The cop was being a fucking dick, though.
It's just because you're a deadbeat whose mom's a hoe. That's why I thought you were black.
Is that why?
Oh my God! Look, I think.
You're lucky I don't go over there and fucking fuck you up, Danny.
They fuck me up, fool.
Hey, I'll never be back to TJ. You?
Never.
Never, ever. I will never, ever, ever, ever go back.
Literally, the first street we were on, guys tried to mug and maybe kill us.
Yeah.
Just
The
instant.
first street.
And it was Saturday at
Yeah.
like 3 p.m.
3 p.m. And there were women and children all over the place.
Yes, there were witnesses.
And the cab driver, the only thing he said in English was, the Vegas of the Mexico. Look, this is it. Vegas.
This is it.
Vegas. We got a lot of good banter with that guy on tape too, right?
Wow, yeah, I hope so. It went pretty quickly. And then after we almost got robbed and stabbed, I told Leo and Nico, I was like, hey, let's go down to the red light district right now. And you guys were like, no, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And you were right, because as we were driving through the red light district on the way out of town, Nico was trying to just get some B-roll out the window, and the hookers were scattering when they saw the camera.
Not only scattering, they alerted a guy.
Yeah.
That was armed with a fucking gun.
There were cops with assault rifles. There were cops out there with banana clips and scopes just standing around.
There's going to be some fucking fan who's like, dude, you guys are pussies. I go to TJ all the time. Kind of like Fan Jerry's never been to TJ, by the way, he told me. So I don't even know. He said he knew it was going to be sketchy, and that's why he didn't come.
Yeah,
It's known as being like really dangerous.
I mean, I wasn't. Well, look, you know what's weird? Jasmine was just there filming something, so there was a lot of reasons why I was like okay with it, and I didn't think not to wear something super flashy.
Yeah, not
I wore
a neon tiger suit.
Yeah, a neon tiger suit, a Mr. American flag jacket.
I wore an American flag jacket.
I don't know which one's worse.
I looked like a lost drunk frat boy.
Yeah, it was basically, unless you need to go buy cheap pharmaceutical drugs, which people do, or you need to go and I don't know, fucking. If you really need to go to Hong Kong to fuck some hot whores for like the hottest
That's
one,
the name
told
of the
us.
That's the name of the whorehouse.
The whorehouse. Yeah, the guy, the cab driver told us the hottest one, which is like he's like the fucking. He was like a 150 for the hottest whore there is in Mexico.
That's affordable. Dino can afford that.
Dino could. It's only 3 or 4 podcast episodes you have to work. So like 1 month. 1 month of podcast episodes, you can go to Mexico and fuck a whore, and the hottest one at Hong Kong. It's a video idea. But we leave both of these. We leave the Slosher brothers with nothing. We take their IDs and we leave them to TJ.
The last. It's a great place for them. You know,
I'm
Dino,
so glad that I told them that I was so glad they didn't come.
super glad. I was watching Ryan Long's comedy special recently, and he's got a joke about how it's sort of gay to be Christian because they worship a man. How do you take that, Dino? You worship a man religiously. That is gay, dude.
Nothing is sexual about worship.
I'm not sure.
Really,
Imagine
dude?
worshiping a woman.
Really, dude?
How come the word worship is inserted into all sorts of kinks then? Foot worship.
Because people
That's the only one I can think of right now, but
sexualize
still.
Christianity.
Listen, you worship a dude in the sky, you're gay. Okay? Dino, so I don't want to hear anything else is gay ever again, except for Saltine or Soda Pop or whatever his fucking name is.
Saltine's coming, baby.
Saltine's gay because he's doing gay porn.
Oh, man. It just, yeah. But seriously, be very grateful that you're in the United States. Let me say that.
Shut up. That's not, it's a terrible place. It is fucking...
Fucking Russia and China did a great job of brainwashing us, huh? Took them a while with Facebook ads. How's that possible?
Yeah.
How do they do it?
It's all, everything, all the leftist social justice shit going on. I'm starting to think more and more is just fucking China. Just licking their chops.
It's China, dude. They're fucking defeating us.
As people burn and loot and argue about SAT tests and what you can say to a first grader in Florida, as we lose our mind about that shit, they're locking down their population, building nukes, and building websites.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
And lending us money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And they're not like their populations. They basically control them better than any other like empire, right?
Dude, there's a video that came out of China like this week, and all these people are on the balconies of their like big skyscraper building, and they're screaming about the food shortages and how they have no food. And a government drone flies up in the sky and goes, "You must all obey COVID protocol."
Yeah, I know.
I saw those videos. Yeah,
it's so gnarly. Everybody's locked down. I don't understand. The people who didn't see the issue with these lockdowns and the mandates, if you couldn't see how that is a stepping stone to tyranny, I will punch you in the Adam's apple. I mean, China is just an extreme example of the shit that Joe Biden was trying to institute over here. China sucks. God damn, that's another place I'm very grateful not to live.
China.
They probably like us, though.
I think we could make a banger video over there. There's a water world over there, and there's guys that work over there. Every single one comes back with the most horrific stories.
About what?
How disgusting it is. That's what they say, basically.
Do they get to throw around Chinese girls like edamame?
Well, probably.
Their
I'm
wet
sure.
markets and stuff are pretty bad.
That's what they say. Yeah, the wet markets are pretty gross, but the people, they say there's some hygiene things.
What
that
bad
are,
has ever come out of a wet market? Well, I guess COVID didn't even come out of a wet market.
We could
came
do-
out of a lab, but continue.
Yeah, no, he was just saying like there's a custom where like the smokers, there's everyone, a lot of people smoke. A lot of the Chinese people smoke, and then they all hawk up loogies in like the middle of the street on the sidewalk. That's like a normal thing. Like, you know how me and you might go off to the side and go,
Yeah.
But everyone openly spits in front of everyone else. And I've heard that story like 3 times from 3 different stunt guys that worked over there.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. They say they say AIDS
And
came from
the fucking also they talk about the pollution being like crazy,
real bad.
That's what kind of it is too. I feel like that's probably what it is too.
Maybe we need to move to Singapore, dude. Singapore, if you spit out some big league chew on the sidewalk, a dude with a baton just tracks you down and beats you.
Dude, Singapore was what they offered me a 13-month contract to do Waterworld over there in like 2016 for like 80,000.
Yeah, you got to look into the adultery laws before you go anywhere.
That's
though.
true.
You got to look into the adultery laws.
There was a guy that got killed there. One of the stunt guys. He got in a street fight and somebody hit him in the head with like something and he died.
Was it like a frozen tuna?
He was being a
What does
white,
that mean?
He was being a
I don't
white
know.
knight.
I was just thinking
in
Singapore, death by frozen fish.
Maybe.
Just getting beat over the head with
Maybe
a
it
frozen
was
tuna.
he was being a white knight. There was a gangster beating up a chick, and then he went out to
There are
defend the
gangs
guy.
in Singapore?
Yeah,
Like, I thought that place was under control.
like face tatted up type shit. Yeah,
They
I know.
walk
It's
around
the
in
most
mobs and
expensive
sing
city,
songs.
most expensive city in the world.
It has as far as education rates, I think it's the highest in every educational category
Wow.
too. Yeah, I mean it's super tyrannical. It would not be fun. I'm joking, but hey, there are benefits to being cocksuckers and just locking your population down like they do in China and Singapore.
That's true.
Economic benefits, I
that's
guess.
I don't know
where,
anything about Singapore. I didn't know they were like
That's where
a crazy country.
They kick ass. Yeah,
Look it
I
up,
mean,
look it up.
As far as metrics, like economic metrics, I think they're doing really well. But
very
yeah,
modern.
What do
city.
they look like? What are Singaporean? Are they white?
It's pretty close to China. They're Asian.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sure there are some. I mean, maybe some people from like the Philippines and Polynesia swam over there and fucked some paler Chinese people. But it's like Leo said, very, very expensive. A lot of billionaires go there.
Right.
I think they got favorable tax laws, and I think it used to be like a really important port city. And people
Right.
still. I feel like if Jeff Bezos and like some shady ass Russian baker are going to meet and talk about the Ukrainian conflict, they're doing it in Singapore. And instead of having cocktails before they get down to business, they're going to have sex with 10-year-old girls. And then they're going to talk
Well,
business.
then that's where Trump met Kim Jong-un.
Exactly.
It was in Singapore.
There you go. Like any
They
big time
fucked, yeah.
internet. Yeah, dude, Trump.
What did they do afterward?
Listen, Kim. Before it's customary, and not in my country, but in my home.
I'll be Kim. Oh, this is going to be racist. I'm sorry.
I'm not ready for this, but let's do it.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Listen, You know, people think there's so much different between us, but I really think your sense of style is fab. The statues I've seen in your countryside, they're 100 feet tall, and they're of you and your family. It's simply genius. You're a man of taste.
Oh, thank you very much.
Listen, I also like how the women in your country, you don't let them get too fat.
Of course not. We shoot him in the head.
That's great. That's a great policy. We're trying to get that done. There's a real porker who's been a real thorn in my side, Rosie O'Donnell.
We take care of her.
You take care?
Yeah, we take care of Rosie.
You sound somewhat Japanese, my friend. Are you gonna bang a gong?
Fuck the Japanese.
Oh,
I do not like the Japanese.
Listen, a good friend of mine, Jeffrey Arthur Epstein. He brought with it before he passed away. He introduced me to, this is Cindy, Amanda, and Ashley from the Palm Beach Elementary School.
Oh, you didn't have to. Here I have a single law, feng shui.
Oh.
And I also have fla law.
What was the name of that last one?
Fla law.
The other one was feng shui,
Feng shui.
which is a traditional Asian thing, but this one is just noises. Shouldn't she be like fortune cookie?
Okay, you can call her whatever you want. She suck like a Hoover. She suck like a Hoover.
Oh, our vacuums have made it over to your
Very
beautiful
good.
country.
Good vacuum.
Oh, they
Good
cleaned it up.
vacuum.
So listen, Kim Jong-un. That's
This
enough.
is so fucked up, dude. This is funny. Our guests are getting here soon, so it'll be funny. Oh my God, Kim Jong-un. Yeah, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall for that fucking thing, huh?
You want to cut an ad read real quick?
Yeah.
Let's do that. We'll take like a little intermission before the guests get here.
Our next partner has a product that I literally use every day, and so does Danny Boy now.
You see me?
That's right, dude.
You know why I've been using Athletic Greens?
Because you're fucking jacked now, buddy boy.
Now I am. But the reason I started using it,
Why'd you start doing it?
been
Why?
hanging around the local high school.
Oh, really? So you're just trying to just fucking stay fucking sexy. Dude. You gotta stay young. You gotta stay young, buddy boy.
Leo, there's nothing that'll keep you young like slithering into the lap pool during practice.
Look, it's lifestyle friendly, all right? Whether you are keto, paleo, vegan, dairy-free, or gluten-free, it contains less than 1 gram of sugar. There's no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything. And it does taste good. It's good. What is it? Describe the taste. You're better at describing things.
It tastes like the blended up pussy hair of a young adult
Have you
woman.
been okay? Blended up pussy hair of a young adult woman. How's your sleep quality? Because I've sleep better with Athletic Greens. I don't have to smoke the old marijuana before bed anymore.
Oh, I knock out just like Betty Sue knocks out after I drop a little something in her
Let's
drink.
go, baby. It supports mental clarity and alertness. It's the one thing with the best things. Athletic Greens uses the best of the best products based on the latest science with constant product iterations and third-party testing. Now, if you're worrying what does this cost? It's got to be expensive. It costs you less than $3 a day. You're investing in your health. Guys, do you want to die early? Do you want to clog your veins with vegetable oil and die early? No. Use this. It's cheaper than getting all the different supplements yourself. You're investing in an all-in-one nutritional insurance. All right? Athletic Greens, dude, it's got 7,000 5-star reviews.
Leo, I went to a high school prom wearing an Athletic Greens thong.
Did you really?
Nothing else.
Wow, because you're so healthy that people are just like blown away by the way you look, and they don't care that you're naked
Then I'm
at
32 and
at a high school
prom.
party. Or yeah. Now look, right now it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water.
It tastes good. I use it.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D. I'm using it, and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. That's 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/LDS. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/LDS to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. And thank God that I don't have to go to GNC and spend a ton of money. And Athletic Greens, thank you so much for giving me this product. I need more, in fact.
And
because
if you guys want to be a hit at all the best high school parties in town, get Athletic Greens.
that's right. All right. So we got Saltine here.
Leo, do you remember the Santa Barbara video we shot recently?
Yes, of course.
The trapeze?
Of course.
Remember when I went up to those lovely, lovely girls that you were hitting it off with? and told them you had chlamydia.
Yes.
And you were a porn addict.
Yes.
And that this didn't make the main video, but your favorite food was canned clams.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then you'd get horrible, horrible gas after you ate them. I think today I'm going to make up for that. I'm going to try to be the sincerest, best wingman possible for you with regard to the 2 porn stars.
Oh, that's great, dude. I appreciate that.
If
Thank
you get
very
your
much.
dick sucked after this show, then
Oh,
we'll know I
thank you.
did my job.
It's very true. It's very true. I appreciate that.
You got
I'm
it.
sure they're taken though. I'm sure they got sugar daddies, and they probably got some porn star, some OnlyFans dude that they're banging. But we do have Saltine here. He should be coming here anytime.
Well, let's get him in.
Yeah,
but check
let's
out
get him
this.
in.
What if you just, you have a sugar mama. What if you just spend all your sugar mama money on these girls? Then you become a, what is it? Sugar daddy.
Oh my God, it's like a inception of the sugar mama. It's like a inception sugar daddy.
Sure.
I like it.
It's sugar daddy arbitrage.
Actually, wait, Dino, go get these fuckers.
yeah, what are you doing?
There it is.
Who do we got?
Chase,
Chase?
what's up? And this is the great Saltine.
Salty.
Oh, wait, we got everybody here. We got everybody.
Wow. What's up, girls?
What's up?
Pay
What's
the
up?
boob
What's
tax
up?
happily.
Oh, it's all
nice.
right. It's all right. He's already
Are
fucking
you
up, dude.
kidding me? Are
the
you
fuck is wrong with
kidding
you?
me?
You already fucked
Dino,
up.
get up. He knocked out my headphone jack. Saltine, I'm going to make sure you never work in the porn business. All right? Sky, it's right here. Absolutely, baby. And if that's...
wait, there's no toilet paper in there, buddy.
Okay, Sky, do you mean if you guys wouldn't mind just taking your shoes off, there's the main bathroom in the house. In the house.
Straight ahead on the left-hand side.
Actually, we're moving out. You can leave your shoes on. I don't care.
Yeah,
we're
fuck
moving
it.
out. But
Yeah, straight ahead
thank
in
you,
there,
darling.
and then to the left.
They look
It
great.
does complete the
If you
fit.
girls just want to go in there, first door on the left,
On the
or
left.
you'll see it. There's a thing with the toilet. Okay, Saltine, let's try again.
Try again. Go over it. We got this. Sit down over there, buddy. Go on the right-hand side.
No. What are you doing? Who is this guy?
Left hand.
Oh, I didn't mean sit down on his thing.
You guys could just sit down. Yeah, just hang out. Just sit down over there somewhere.
Yeah.
You know
Take a
what's up.
load off on the hardwood floor, asshole. No.
Oh,
what are you
my
doing?
God.
Put it down. Put it down. No, stop it. Put it down.
Choke
Get
him
away.
out. Choke him out.
This kid sits outside the entire
I think he's
podcast.
a fan. I think he's a fan of yours too. Yeah, he's a big fan of yours.
What is Saltine doing over here?
No, I'd go to the. You're on that mic. Yeah. Step. Get over. Like move over so you have the room for the ladies on your right. Yeah. Move over. This is Saltine. Did you put in some hours at Postmates today?
Yeah, do you think the microphone just works with magic fairy dust? You think you
Hey.
know how to talk into it?
Yeah, talking to that one.
Yeah, hold that at arm's length. That's perfect, Saltine. That'll
Saltine,
solve
get
the
up in it
problem.
right like this, bro. See me right here? You got to get up on that shit. Get up. You want to
I
be
like
a radio
how-
voice?
And Dino's too stoned to point the mic, or point the camera rather, at Saltine. Dino's just pointing it at us when the stimulus is over there.
Yeah, hey, you got to
That
talk into it
camera's
like
off.
this. Really in there, like that.
Yeah.
There we go. There we
It
go.
was Saltine, dude. This guy's making a terrible
Bro,
first
it was
impression.
me. I'm sorry.
He's wearing Lacailles as
I
if
am
it were
wearing Lacailles
2007.
with a turtleneck and skinny jeans because nobody does it like that except me.
See this kid,
So,
dude?
I'm sorry.
All right,
if it's
Saltine.
not your style.
Who's your favorite Lacaille skater?
Dude, it's been a while. Probably wasn't Sean Malta a Lacaille skater? He's
Probably.
part of girl. Yeah, I mean,
You
I
named
liked,
a pro.
I liked all the chocolate and girl skaters that skated for Lacaille, but I don't know.
Okay, so-
haven't skated in a while, man.
It's
so
all right. It passes us by. I'm wearing Kyle Walker pro models right now, and I've done not one
At
kickflip
least
in
you know
these.
what these are, man. you
Sure.
know?
So Saltine,
Cultures.
we hear you got a big cock,
That's true. Yeah.
and that doesn't come into play right now in your Postmates job.
I mean, it doesn't. I wish it did. I mean, I have a sexy ass photo on my Uber Eats.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I mean, I consider it sexy. Y'all might like.
It's a good thing, actually, Saltine, that you're not pulling your penis out. We know a guy named King Croc who tried to mix sex and Postmates, and it got him, what's the word? Fired.
Fired, yeah.
Fired from Postmates.
Whoa.
What are these two jack-offs doing over here? You guys, take a seat.
Yeah, sit down.
Sure.
Well, the ladies are coming there shortly, but
Dude, take a load off on that cold, hard wood. There
There it
you
is,
go,
there it
buddy.
is.
There
So
you go.
I wish, I've always had that fantasy, like the delivery driver fucks the customer, but
This picture is terrible.
Look at this, dude. He's got 96% rating, though.
Homie.
He's got the duck
great
lips
picture.
going.
Okay, I think most people, the office people at Postmates, they probably see a really high cancellation rate associated with this account. It's because women see that this is their delivery boy and cancel their order.
100%.
Dude, I deliver in college areas.
Can you zoom in on this, Dino? Can you zoom in on this? You look like one of the
that is
characters. You look like one of the nerds from Freaks and Geeks.
I look like a sexy beast. All right. First off,
So, do you want to do? How many hours a week are you doing Postmates?
a lot, man.
What are your paychecks looking like?
Like, I mean, it depends how hard I work.
Once again,
I'll show you what I got, or I could just tell you what I got last week. But I was doing 10K
Chase, you
a
got to get on.
month.
You got to get off the couch.
When COVID was crazy, I was doing 10K a month. Right now, it's probably about 7 to 8K a month. But
Solid.
still, I was living in Marina Del Rey in a Airbnb for the longest, like $5,000 a month.
Ladies, yeah, you want to get over? Just hop
perfect.
over those and sit over here. If you guys could share this mic over here, or and then take his mic on occasion when we're talking to you guys, and we'll figure it out.
yeah, I've
There's
had
enough
just
mics for
about
everybody.
enough of Saltine. Saltine is the guy next to you.
Dude,
I apologize in
this-
advance.
First
Yeah,
off,
we do
you
have
want to
three.
know why my name is Salty?
Nobody cares. Do you see who just sat down next to you?
That's right, dude.
I have no idea. I mean,
We'll take a look. They got titties. What do you have? Greasy
Woman.
hair.
All right, so give her
It's
the
shitty
handheld if
glasses.
you want.
homie, I just washed my hair. It's a little wet. I'm gonna get into it. Yeah.
Let's talk about
yeah.
this.
listening to the
Okay, you can stay on the couch if you talk about porn with
Now,
Real Sky
if
Brie.
you want to hand her the mic, the handheld, and then you use that one, you could take that one off the thing too, and then hold it. Just make sure you talk right into it. All right?
Yeah, everybody talk like an inch and a half
Okay.
to the mic.
Yeah, right up in there.
You can move it over.
Right up in there.
Saltine, we can use your penis as a measuring stick.
So, ladies, you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Raw Raw.
Rah rah. Very nice.
Okay, let's make sure their audio is okay, Austin. Rara, would you mind speaking directly into that microphone? Thank you.
Hello.
It's still not very loud, Austin. It's okay. Once more, Rara.
I'm Raw Raw.
Okay.
Hello.
It's a little
Hello.
quiet, Austin, but it's okay.
Hello.
And then Sky.
I'm Sky Bray.
I always want to call you Real Sky Brie. There are
can if
imposters
you
out
want.
That's
there.
what I call her. As
Real
a
Sky
joke.
Brie.
You guys are best friends, right?
We
Yes,
are.
we are.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long have you guys known each other?
November.
Oh shit.
Mm.
So
But like we
fast friends.
talked, like it was like the month she moved here to LA. But we had talked for like months previously.
Okay.
And you guys have shared men. I'm sure you've.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Second time we ever hung out, we had a threesome.
With who?
I'm not dropping names.
Okay. Have
But
you
yeah.
guys eaten each other's pussies?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah. That was our
brings
thing
people
for a
together.
little while was threesomes.
It's
Wow.
really
but
like,
it's also like if we choose you for a threesome, it's not a good thing.
Why
like
is
if
that?
we're having a threesome with you, it's not
Because
a good thing.
normally what happens is I'll fuck a dude and it's like subpar, like something's
that
wrong.
was like my first threesome.
like his
with her.
dick is small or something. So I'm like,
Stay
Rah,
away
Make
from
a
Austin.
joke about it.
I'm like, Rara, you need to. Will you please have a threesome with me and this man, just so
you can
you
see
can
it.
experience
Yeah.
how small his dick is,
Yeah.
or like
Wow.
how bad he
Yeah.
was.
Uh-huh. Wow, that is
Yeah.
a strange reward system. That would be like giving the worst student in the class an
kinda-
A
Yeah.
plus.
Well, it's kind of like with
It's
you
more
and your
like
threesomes.
a joke to us.
Yeah.
But the guy
Okay.
doesn't
Sure, sure. Yeah, that is like how I have threesomes.
That's like you have threesomes. He does it for the humor. Like he
Yeah.
lost his virginity in a
Do
threesome.
you really?
Danny.
Do you have threesomes now?
Well, now I'm with
No.
a girl, so it's a little different. But my buddy Adam Fu and I'm going to drop names on the other hand. Adam
drops
Fu
names.
is a rich Jewish real estate developer who lives in Las Vegas and who loves drugs and loves pussy. And him and I have shared like 12 women, and a lot of times I'm going to tell you they're fat or they have a
gosh.
lazy eye or something like that.
Why?
Where do you find them?
Wandering the strip after hours.
It was Vegas mostly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
I'm scared of fat women. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not
Saltine.
Well, you probably shouldn't be too picky because
Look how small I am, though. If I was with a
yeah,
fat
usually women like a guy who knows how to talk into a microphone. that might
Talking
be
to the
problem.
fucking mic,
I
dude.
thought my voice was like deep enough.
You guys
for
might be
that.
wondering what he's doing here, but he's a young man. He's just moved to Hollywood and he wants to get into porn.
Yeah.
So who better to give him advice than a couple of
See, I don't.
full-fledged porn stars?
I don't like this. Like, I wanted Real Sky and Rah Rah to hate on Saltine as hard as me and Leo were hating on him.
Yeah.
But in this fucked up, like, socialist system they have, the bigger loser he is, the more likely he's going to have a threesome with them.
Homie, I wouldn't say I'm a loser, but
You work for Postmates.
I raised my
grind. I
standards
make
recently.
You raise your standards.
She's
Okay.
having a rebrand because she had a whole ugly guy kink for a little while,
Okay.
where that was like her fetish. But she currently in the last
know.
month she's had a rebrand.
Oh my God. Hey, can we?
So she's going through the rebrand.
You know that
Yeah.
story that you
Danny
told?
has watched me jerked off a midget.
Right.
Loved it. Watched with rapture. Real Sky, I got to take us back. Shut up, Saltine. I got to take everything back for a second. You said you had an ugly guy phase.
Yes.
Fetish.
We have a fetish. I love it. We have a move on this show where we ask women to rank every man in the room in order that they would most want to sleep with to least want to sleep with.
Okay.
I want you to get into your ugly guy headspace.
Okay.
And according to that, rank 1 through whatever order of guys you would fuck in this room right now.
What do I start with? Like
Whoever.
who I would fuck?
Like the highest.
Yes, and I'm not
Okay.
sure if that's a compliment or not.
Okay.
You could start at the top, I guess, and go all the way to the bottom.
I would fuck Danny first. I would fuck Leo second.
Thank you.
I'd probably fuck you in the jersey.
There you go, Chase. Chase.
Keep in mind, this might mean we're the most ugly. I'm not sure where our scale's
it
at
could
right
mean
now.
that, yeah.
Then I would probably fuck you.
Headset guy.
No,
Saltine.
Saltine, middle of the pack.
He would be fourth. Headset would be next.
Austin, all right.
Then hat.
Then him. Okay, Dino's last.
I would go with glasses and then.
And then him.
Yeah.
That serves you right, you piece of shit. This guy comes in here and knocks over my suitcase. That's my notebook. He knocks my notebook off the ironing board. You should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you. I appreciate that, Real Sky Bree.
What about you, Rara?
Mine's the same. We're
you
always
do
on the same page for everything. Yeah.
ugly guy phase too.
I never had an ugly guy phase.
She doesn't fuck the ugly guys that I fuck. That's
I'm
like
more
a
like
solo
support.
mission.
Yeah. I'm
What
more
is,
support.
is that like a self-hate thing? Like, what do you think that is?
I think I get off on knowing that I'm gonna be the hottest person that he's ever gonna be with, and he's always gonna remember
like talk
me.
about
That's
for, like,
actually
the
pretty
rest
awesome.
of his life.
And
Like,
there's
the
no
day he
pressure,
dies.
too. Like, you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about...
Exactly. Yeah. I like how easy it is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have to worry. Like, oh my god, do I look cute right now? Of course, I look cute to them.
You have to
like,
shave your
they're not
pussy,
pulling
you
any
know.
better. So
Yeah. And maybe you
No
can relate to
offense.
this. Like, when I was in my 20s, I had a big problem with commitment because I was a fucking loser. My apartment sucked. I had no money. So I wanted to keep girls at arm's reach. Every time I wanted to date with a girl and she had bad breath or she had like acne on her titties, I would be so relieved because I was like, yes, I don't have to date this girl now. When Real Sky Bree, like a guy pulls out a 1/2-inch penis or I don't know, he's got a stutter, you don't have to date that guy and it's relieving.
Right.
Have you seen the micros? Have you encountered a micro penis?
I haven't.
What about you,
haven't.
Rara?
I've encountered like skinny dicks. Like skinny and
Small,
small,
but
like,
not
micro.
micro.
Yeah.
Would you say? Like, I'm just wondering. I want to know how skinny they get because
Like-
it's not me.
Like that.
All right.
Oh, that's
Like an
pretty
inch and a
sick.
half.
Yeah, like
That
that.
guy
Yeah,
can fit
yeah.
into a Gatorade bottle. For
Yeah,
sure.
no, for
Well,
sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say, dude. I piss into a Gatorade bottle at night.
Well, I can't. It's hard.
It's a
I
long
have a
walk to my bathroom.
Me? Oh wow.
You gotta get right in there, dude.
Damn, I gotta just deep throat it.
Shh, nobody, you're not mic'd up.
No, even soft.
A
I can't.
Gatorade
got third
bottle's
place in the
pretty,
fuck
like,
contest.
thick, I feel like.
So just take your victory and be quiet.
That's like
I think
every
it's like
guy's
that
at least
big.
at some point every guy's tried to put his dick in a Gatorade bottle. It's kind of like a measuring thing, and it usually. I mean, I can't get it in. Can you get it in?
Leo,
Dude,
not
I
everybody
can't.
has as large of a penis as you.
And that's not what I'm saying.
Rara and Real Sky, this guy is
not what I'm
he's
saying.
stacking cock and he's a great lay.
Now Saltine's stacking some cock though. He was telling me it was like a soda can.
Is he really?
So that's what he said.
Stacking cock.
Listen to me,
Why
Saltine.
is your
Can we
name?
see a picture?
You want to know why my name's Saltine?
Yeah.
Oh God, look at
Explain yourself.
It's because this cracker don't crumble. So
Do you know why
my
I would
God,
have thought
that's
that
just
that's why
my
it's
motto.
Why is that real?
because your nut is like really salty.
That's
that might
probably
be the case as well. But,
that should be, if you want to get into the porn business, that should be like your shtick.
I'm
You
shocked.
jizz on
Saltiest
food
nut.
to season it, and then you feed it to girls. You could have your own
There's
website.
people that are probably into that, you know. So
Are we gonna see your dick by the end of this?
yeah.
Have
Yeah.
anything?
If that-
How about in
Are
the next
you-
30
have you done
seconds
How
or you're
about
kicked out?
How about you get into the bathroom and you do what you need to do and come show
Yeah,
the ladies
I
your
support.
penis?
like
Yeah.
right away.
Right away.
And then so it's not
Let's
on
break
camera.
the ice.
Little
Yeah.
drawn out thing.
Go into the bathroom and
Just gotta have me stand out here with my dick. I got you.
yeah, just should he show it to him over there?
I like the
No, you should
confidence.
walk out and do a 360.
A 360 right here. All
We
right.
are in a theater of the round sort of situation here. I mean, we've got people all over the room.
There's a 50-50 shot it makes it to the internet. So
Well, because Austin's leaked some penis before on this podcast.
A couple of times.
And
Okay,
my
Saltine,
sugar mama's name
take the
and-
walk. Don't pull out my microphone cable this time.
Be careful.
So, Real Sky, this guy is claiming he has a penis the size of a Dr. Pepper can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he's claiming.
I'm excited to see then, for sure.
I don't believe a word this guy says.
I don't really believe him either, but I'm not gonna.
We'll see. So
You
when
might
you get
surprise me.
Rara, you're also with Adam. You're signed with Adam 22
Yeah,
and
Adam
cool.
and Lena, yeah. Plug
Great.
Talk.
Have you guys had a threesome with Adam?
I did last week.
Wow,
And I have
so it's not
another one
out yet.
tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I met the two of you, but yeah, I guess individually with Lena, both of you would have done that.
Yeah.
Is there any cuddling involved? Like after?
No, well, it's more like friendship vibes with them.
I've had like a pre-cuddle session with them
Oh.
where we all just like cuddle up until Adam gets hard and then we fuck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a thing in porn, right? Like the cuddling before. I mean, I don't know anything about.
Usually,
doing
like
porn,
you
but-
make out a little bit beforehand,
Yeah.
and that's it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the way to get hard. Leo, he DM'd you two girls to get you on the show.
Yes.
How did you feel when Leandro Ottavio first hit you up?
They get hit up by fucking Drake and shit, so I'm sure they're fine.
That's true. Some big timers.
Oh shit, she did get hit up by Drake. She won't drop a name, but we could tell with that little giggle. For sure, Drake hit you up.
I'm not sure, but right now we're talking about Leo Ottavio.
Drake hit her up. Oh my god.
Okay, well, you better not put his used condom semen in your pussy because people learn their lesson for doing that.
I won't.
That's the
won't.
hot sauce. Leo, you DM'd these girls. When Leo DMs you, do you think, oh, he's going to get me on his podcast, or maybe we're going to do a silly little video together? Or do you think that this guy is trying to fuck?
I thought podcast silly little video. Yeah.
Well, you were wrong.
Hers were. I DM'd her all business. Real Sky Bree. Like
I
she
think
was,
you're trying to fuck.
Yeah. At the beginning, I mean, when I first like you were like doing videos with like I didn't go on that video and stuff, but like you're beautiful. So
Thank you.
yeah, I was
This podcast is
shooting
an
my
outlet
shot.
for Leo to accrue pussy. That's been my
not true.
tinfoil hat
That's not
theory for weeks.
It's true.
now.
true.
You're onto something for
Not
once,
true.
Austin. Can I tell you something, Bree?
Great.
It's
That's her middle
Skylar.
name.
Skylar.
I call her real sometimes, too.
So my real name is Skylar Brianna. Like that's my
Wow.
first and middle name. So I just cut it in half.
So I called you middle. Bree.
You
Green.
can call me whatever you
Listen to
want.
me, Bree.
Okay.
I had a rule with Leo. When we worked together in November, I told him expressly, you cannot try to fuck Real Sky Bree until we shoot this video.
He did say
Because this
that.
video
Why
is
until after?
because Leo, I mean, he is a charming, charming man, and he is a fantastic lay. And if you would have had sex with him, if he would have worked his magic, you guys might have become a thing.
Okay.
And then I think you would have not wanted to make him jealous by coming out to the Inland Empire.
I think
with
you would
Thanks.
you would have broken my heart immediately. I would have seen you like you would have been on some yacht immediately
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
No, I think
I'd have been like, "Where are you, baby?"
See, the thing is, like, he's just
Why
such
are
a
you
great
ghosting
guy.
me?
Like, he's just such a good boyfriend, and he's just so fantastic.
It sounds like
between
you're
the
trying to
sheets.
like pitch him to me.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not. I'm not at all. No, I'm a realist with Leo. You just
Yeah.
can't say anything negative.
When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
Now it's like almost a year ago.
Okay.
I was
'Cause
dating
She
someone for
died.
4 years. She did not.
Tragic car
Oh my-
accident.
Did she
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Really? I'm sorry.
It was the 405 is a gnarly freeway. Just be careful. I've lost a couple of friends on the old 405.
They call it the 40
The
die.
40 die, man.
She
It's
died.
yeah. So pretty
I
broken
hope that's how
hearted.
people speak about me in my afterlife.
They will. They Can we tell a story, Real Sky Bree, that you told me in the car ride down to the Inland
story?
Empire?
What story? I have a lot of stories.
It involved like a
Hot tub.
photographer and 4 Jewish guys.
Oh,
Why do
so
you know
yeah,
that story?
The gangbang.
Yeah.
The gangbang.
Okay, so
story time,
basically, I worked with this photographer, and we hit it off. By the end of the photo shoot, I was sucking his dick. He invited in his roommate, sucked his dick
they were
too,
cousins.
Perks
Wow.
of the
and
photographer.
they were
family
cousins.
members.
Yeah, so I really liked them. And a few weeks later, my first day moving to LA, actually, they hit me up and they were like, "We're having a spa night," and I can't pass up a fucking spa night.
Yeah.
That means.
And whatever that.
Leo, you have a hot tub
right?
at your apartment
What?
complex, right?
Yeah. There's a nice hot tub
Oh,
at the
great,
old
great,
apartment
yeah.
complex.
So I go over and it's just like 4 or 5 dudes chilling in a hot tub and there's a girl there. So I'm like, okay, I feel like a little comfortable. We're hanging out for a little bit. We're taking shots. The girl leaves and then it's go time. Like they all just start coming on to me at once and I'm loving every second of it. And
Are they even attractive?
Yeah, they are pretty attractive.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd say like 3 out of the 4 were attractive.
But the fourth one, you
Well,
just didn't-
fat.
He
you
was
didn't
the
wanna fuck up the
strangler.
chemistry.
Like he was the guy that was just like kind of there, like
yeah,
to get some free pussy.
Yeah.
sort of like
Anyways,
this guy in this room.
Yeah.
Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like fingers crossed, like hoping to get some.
You're wearing a striped shirt to the Real Sky Bree Rah Rah podcast, dude.
Unreal.
But yeah,
dope.
then they all pull out condoms, which that makes me think they kind of it was like premeditated, like they knew that this was like gonna go down.
Oh my God.
And I got fucked in a hot tub by 4 dudes, all cousins.
You think spa night might have not as been as innocent as they built it to be?
I mean, it was still a spa night. I felt really relaxed
Nice.
afterwards.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you think you were able to take bigger cocks because you were relaxed in the spa?
Yeah, I think I was like loosened up a little bit. The hot tub had me going. Like
How-
the jets, you know? Sometimes I put my pussy on them and
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
put-
feel like every girl does
A lot of girls.
that.
I've heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, I got an embarrassing story.
You put your cock in one of those jets.
I wish
Your
that was
butt?
the story.
Haven't we
Yeah,
all?
Your ass.
So I was in Santa Barbara for my sister's basketball camp in 5th grade, and me and this kid Chris Fabian were like fucking around with the Jets, like letting them hit our balls and shit. And I wanted to one up Chris Fabian because he was like, dude, I got my fucking boner like pressed up against it. So I was like, fuck you, dude. I'll let it go up my ass. Dude, I let the jet go right up my ass, and it obliterate. This is what I think was happening. No, there was. I think I had to take a shit, and there was
no.
like a poop locked and loaded. I think the jet just vaporized the poop
Yeah.
because I had liquid diarrhea for 2 days after the jet
Yeah.
incident.
No.
I had to.
Yeah.
In the show Robin Big, the classic on MTV, they call it a man pond. I had to make a man pond. I had to wrap toilet paper up and make it into like a torpedo shape and put it up my ass.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds like it was a medical thing. You should have gone to the doctor, I think.
There might be something ruptured still to this day.
Yeah.
And then Chris Fabian told my dad I did that, and that was the worst part. Because my dad thought I was like gay.
Dude, I think all dads at some point are worried that their son is gay, you know?
Well, not your dad. Because
Well,
you were,
one time-
you had the hottest girlfriends since like freshman year on.
Well, in middle school one time, I was looking at a calendar of some jacked dudes because I wanted to be jacked.
Why were you looking at that?
Well, you know, my dad was wondering the same thing, Danny boy, and he thought I might be gay.
Okay.
And he had a talk with me that night, and he very, you know, machismo, Latin, Italian talk, like you can't be a maggot around here. If you're a maggot, you got to leave our family.
That was, he was rhyming.
Is maggot
Maggot,
code
you know,
word
for yeah.
Okay.
Your dad said
We
that?
try to not say it on the podcast anymore,
That's
but
very surprising.
yeah.
I feel like that kind of goes against the Danny Mullen brand.
Wow. Real
Oh,
Sky-
we recently
What
stopped saying
podcast
that.
am I on?
All right, should somebody rip one, dude, just to prove that we're men? I don't like. She
Faggot.
thinks. There we go, dude.
Oh, I feel like we need to have one minority in the room whenever
say
we
it.
let a slur
Yeah.
go. You're sort of brown, so I guess it works.
I like that you know about the brand though. We do
Yeah,
try. Yeah,
of
we
course.
try to be
Of course.
pretty wild. Yeah, you the video. Thank you for doing that. I mean, jerking off a midget was probably one of the.
Yeah.
That was one of the
Quintessential.
best days of my life. That was really, really fun.
Oh, wow.
Like even aside from that, it was really fun to hang out with you and like the whole crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I want to
Everybody-
do another one.
Everybody said the
too.
same thing about you. You know,
Really?
everybody. Yeah, Nico especially.
I
Nico.
still talk to Mudflap, like occasionally
wow.
slides my DMs, and
Would you have sex with
I
Mudflap?
would not.
What about if you could have a threesome with Rah Rah after?
And
if you-
Mudflap?
and
Yeah.
Mudflap.
Absolutely not.
It's funny because there's a guy that we call Kevin the Cuck. He's a guy that's a fan of the channel, and he's a very good-looking guy, and his girlfriend's good-looking, and they're in New York. He wants to let everyone in the crew have sex with his chick, except for Mudflap. He made
Why
that.
not Mudflap?
Well, he's
Why
just
don't you want to have sex with Mudflap?
Exactly.
He's pretty cute.
He looks like Santa Claus, but a little bit heavier, and
Minus the toys.
Like,
and
he's like-
minus the toys. Yeah.
He's like a pretty big dude. Like not big in like a jacked way, big in the other way.
Okay, I'm just going to draw attention to this. Saltine has taken like 10
I
minutes.
was gonna say that like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, where is he?
Listen.
He's looking at Real Sky Bree videos for sure. He is.
Sky and Rah Rah. Isn't it important for male talent in the industry to be able to, I guess you could even say it's the most important thing.
To
be
stay
able
hard.
to get and
stay
stay
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you think every one of them are using Viagra or Cialis? I mean, you've been on
No.
sets. A lot of them just have that ability, huh?
Yeah, I think that's
Wow.
why they're in porn.
That's why
because
they're
they
in
have
porn.
that ability.
Wouldn't you
What
rather-
gives them that ability? Because that's not that easy.
I
to
think
do.
they just love sex.
Exactly. I think a lot of them actually have a sex
Yeah.
Addiction.
which like
Do
no
you
shame or
guys?
anything. I don't have a sex addiction now.
Okay. What about you, Rara?
I wouldn't say it's a sex addiction, but I have to have sex like every day.
Really?
Or
Okay, well-
masturbate every day.
Really?
Well, we
Yeah.
masturbate
I
every
don't
day.
think that's like a sex
Yeah.
addiction, but
No, that's when
Yeah.
it starts affecting your life. That's when
that's
it becomes an
Yeah, I
addiction.
agree.
You know.
How do you get guys over every day? Do you have friends
It'll
that you
usually be
rotate
like
in?
the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
How do you not form attachments to that guy?
I do.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
And then do you have boyfriends while you're working in the industry that you work in?
Yes, yeah.
There's a lot of guys down
yeah,
for that
most
now, right?
people
Yeah.
are pretty like accepting and
Yeah.
understand the job.
Well, also you're a smoking hot chick, and most guys will take what they can fucking get when it comes to you.
yeah.
It's true.
I mean, think about it. Dino over there, he talks all this God BS.
Oh, God.
I want a woman who's faithful and fears Jesus, but he, Rara, would slam his penis in a car door in order to date you, whether you were doing porn or not.
And he's a guy that says things like a double blowjob is gay, so he would never do it.
Okay.
Keep saying, dude, that's bull. I said it's homosexual. They're not the same word.
Okay,
Oh
Dino,
my gosh.
Dino, would you come out with me to my Sable, and can we stretch your penis out right on the edge of the car door, and can I give it a big slam if you got a threesome with these two girls out?
Oh, that just hurt me. Oh, can you imagine that? That'd be the worst.
Dino, we all know you're really in touch with God, your creator. If you knew that you could pray for forgiveness afterwards, would you take these two women home with you?
I mean, I still know I can, but I'm just not going to.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, I know they want me really, really bad, but like, I'm just not gonna give them what they want.
Is that true?
Not gonna, like,
You girls want him really, really bad?
Yeah.
That you guys are now because he's so unattainable. I think these ladies are now really wanting Dino.
Want him
Well, I
more.
think they ranked him like 5th.
No, almost last. No, somebody named him last.
Yeah, dude. That means
I think
Now
Rara.
he's last after that.
Yeah, now thank you.
I'm just bitter because last week some Japanese girl ranked him 2nd. Okay, Saltine, if you want to work in the porn industry, you'll come out right now, hard or soft.
What? Take another 5 minutes, dude.
No.
Whatever's going on in
No.
there, I didn't like his mindset right there. His mindset was really bad. I wanted to ask like how because how long ago was it where you were working at Target, Real Skybri? And you, Rara, I mean, has your life changed recently too?
Yeah.
Dramatically?
Yeah.
Since
And we're
meeting
talking-
me.
Yeah.
Wow, since meeting you.
Come out. Get out.
It's still soft.
Show the cock.
How is it still soft?
If he gets
What have you
I
been
think
doing
he's
in there?
nervous.
You can't do porn if you get nervous.
so he's not gonna be able to do porn.
I don't think so.
Or he's gonna I mean no.
Why is it half hard?
Why do you
what
say
have you been
bruh?
doing in there?
Why are you nervous?
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. I don't like porn really. You know, like.
Then why are you getting into it?
I'd rather, like, if I know I'm gonna fuck, if I'm doing porn, if I know I'm gonna have sex.
Just pretend you're gonna fuck us.
Yeah, but it's different. I'm not.
Set
Well,
days are
maybe
like,
if I like what I see, I'll fuck you.
Well, there you go, buddy.
yeah.
That'll give me some motivation.
Okay, Real Skybri.
All right, there we go. There we go. Get back in there, Salty. You got like 3 minutes, bro. Let's make it happen. You got this. I believe in you, kid.
They wanted me to get hard to take a photo for a fucking chick, bruh.
Why are you saying bruh like
Don't
that all of a sudden?
Saltine.
You got so hood as soon as I came into the
Saltine,
bathroom.
stop. Last night you were just a well-to-do gentleman. What's going on?
He's not on mic right now. I'm gonna do an impression of this guy when I
Yeah,
open
do
the
it, do
bathroom
it.
door. He's like, no, you can't take my phone, bruh.
Yeah.
No, step off, fool. No,
Yeah.
you can't see my penis until I'm hard, blood.
This cookie don't crumble, man. He never. He
You're
was
a
not talking.
white Postmates driver with Kurt Cobain hair.
What
We're
happened?
talking like you're black.
Exactly. Last night he was like just a regular dude.
Like, I lived in Hollywood, Melrose. I've been to Compton many times. It's not like.
I spent the night in Compton. I speak like a scholar.
In a trap house, I spent the night in Compton, bro. Like,
I wish they would have
Saltine.
killed you.
Get fucking hard, Saltine.
I wish you would have done a laced fentanyl, you fuck.
I've lived around those type of people.
What's
I
up?
hope you don't get hard.
So
I hope
what-
you come out here. I hope you shrivel up, and I hope Rah Rah makes fun of you.
So, Danny, I kind of wanted to, while Saltine tries to get hard, I kind of wanted to talk to these two ladies about how exponentially, rich they got in the last.
Oh, I'd
like,
love to talk
year.
about that, yeah.
I mean, you guys. I mean, we don't have to talk numbers, but if you want to share, that's fine. But what was it like just having fame and fortune come your way so quickly? And like, how did you guys? I mean,
she's still the most humble bitch I know.
oh,
I think it wasn't until recently that it like hit me. I still felt like I was like just normal Skylar, like worked at Target. It hasn't been until recently I'm until recently, I'm like a millionaire. Like I officially am a millionaire. Thank you.
Had a girl.
Thank you. And I think when I hit my first million is when I started to realize like, holy shit, like my life is completely changed.
Yeah.
You said first million. Have you hit the second yet?
Not yet, no.
Close though.
Yeah, working on it.
Hell yeah. And then you were in some national news not too long ago.
Didn't know you were gonna bring that up.
I'm sure there was a lot of NDAs signed
There was
and
none.
whatnot. There was none. Wow.
There was none. I
Well-
can talk my shit freely.
Wow. So what was it like? What was it like in Puerto Rico with good old Jakey Paul?
It was fun. He's a really nice guy.
Did you guys have sex?
They were making out in Raw Story, right?
There's a lot of threesomes.
There was a lot of threesomes.
You guys had a threesome with Jake Paul.
How's
Yeah.
how's his penis?
It's good.
Oh well.
You guys fucked him.
They fucked Jake Paul.
I mean, why
Is this
not?
the first podcast you're
It
talking
makes
about that
sense.
on?
Yeah, I haven't talked
Fuck
about
yeah.
it on anything.
On the Leo and Danny show, baby.
This is a big one.
You know, it's funny. I did some stunts with him on some shoot, and I got his number, and I never hung out with him or anything. But he was actually a really cool guy
yeah, really,
back in the
really
day. He
sweet.
was cool. Yeah.
Super sweet.
So he deserves it. I mean, you guys are beautiful, and you know, how did it go down? He just DM'd you guys and was like, "Can I fly you out to Puerto Rico?"
Basically,
Pretty
yeah.
much, yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Like FaceTimed us at midnight, and then we were on a flight at like 8 a.m.
The next morning.
Wow.
And then,
Yeah.
do you guys just get your expenses paid, or does he pay you to come out?
Just expenses
Yeah,
paid.
yeah.
Like a free trip.
Yeah, why not though?
Beautiful house.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I don't like asking people for things.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told that I should ask for money. Like if someone wants to take me on a trip, that's still like me missing out a few days of like
Yes.
I could possibly be working or
Yeah.
whatnot. So I should ask for money.
I think
but
next time you should. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna go on any trips here for
Are
a
you
while.
because
Yeah.
Jake
For a
Paul's
while.
obsessed with you or what? Are you guys
No,
dating? Was that tattoo? Like there was
I
a tattoo.
Have
Still there.
We do have his name.
What's the
Yeah.
tattoo?
He got a
both got
tattoo of
it.
their girl of that
It
both
says
of you.
JKP. You want to
That-
see
that's
it?
a
On our
tad
necks.
egotistical.
You want to see
Yeah,
it?
let's see the
So he
tattoo.
tagged you.
Wait, get this Dino, get the fucking tattoo, dude.
Is it true that's where he ejaculated the first time you fucked?
No.
Okay, so was that his idea or yours?
It was his.
idea.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm on board the whole way, and I guess I'm on board with tagging the women you have sex with like they're cattle.
50 cent. That's a 50 Cent move from back in the day. He would put Curtis Jackson on their wrists.
Wow. I mean, I guess I'm really just impressed by Jake Paul.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
yeah,
that's a
Jake
pimp
Paul-
move. That's a pimp fucking move, dude.
Dino, what do you think about Jake Paul?
Jake Paul's pretty based.
Wow. He's a heavy Republican for sure. What about Logan Paul? He hasn't. I know he's probably. He was nice.
Spoken to him too much.
Yeah.
You guys hook up with Logan too?
No.
So Jake Paul, it's like sundown, and he comes on your tits and stuff, and then he's like, "Shit, you guys want to get in my G-Wagon and hit the tattoo parlor?" How does this happen?
He flew out his tattoo artist to Puerto Rico.
Okay,
Gotcha.
and then this guy, like the second you guys were done having sex, popped into the room with an apron and gloves on and started inking.
Basically, that's kind of how it happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
And then
long-
after the tattoos, we had another threesome.
Damn.
With the
To
tattoo
celebrate
artist.
the
Celebrate,
tattoos.
yeah.
So it was all about Jake Paul though. It wasn't any other members of his crew. They didn't
No,
do
yeah,
any-
just Jake.
No sugar. All right.
Leah, what can you start doing to mark your territory? The tattoo, that's a cool move. I don't like the JKP thing though. He's got to come up with a logo. It's got to be like
Yeah.
it's got to be like his penis, like some crosshairs, and
I
then like
when
some titties.
You were gonna do merch one time where you said you were gonna put your penis in some paint and slap it against a canvas, and that should be what he tattoos on girls.
yeah, I like
Has
that.
anyone seen Danny's penis?
Oh,
yet?
we've all seen it a million times.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Why haven't I seen it?
Because
Well,
it's
he
not too
can't.
impressive. Real Sky.
Yeah, you have. You did tell me that. It's pretty average.
It's
huh?
pretty
He
average.
talks shit about his own penis,
You
but it's
look
really
like
not
you'd
that
have
bad.
an average penis.
Yeah, it's,
Why
I'm
would
not.
you say that?
That's true.
That's not in a bad way. I
It's
love
true.
average penis.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard you say that before.
Yeah, I would prefer an average.
Average is better than big.
Yeah,
wow.
it's. I mean,
Yeah.
you take a look at me. Nobody's expected. If you're a 6'10" black guy, that's kind of part of the girl's dream. Like that's what she's expecting out of you. But with me, they're just like, it's gonna be something that goes in and gets
It
hard.
is what it is.
Yeah.
He can pleasure a woman, and you can make a woman orgasm with your penis. So that's all that matters.
Do you make
Thank
your
you, Lee.
girlfriend orgasm?
Yes.
Like actually
I can say
orgasm.
that.
Does she fake
I've
it?
never done it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, dude. She can. You told me she comes from vaginal sex.
She comes from vaginal. It doesn't hurt when I stick a finger up her ass.
Nice.
And then also, now that we got the vibrator game going on.
Fuck yeah, dude. I
Ooh.
told you about
Vibrator's
that.
the
Yeah.
game changer.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be
It's like
stable.
a guarantee. You know you're gonna
They're
come.
You know you're gonna
come,
come.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. It
You
takes
need
so
it.
much pressure off of me.
Yeah.
The best.
Because when you're a dude, like nothing else can happen until you get the girl off. At least if I'm feeling gentlemanly. There are plenty of
Really?
scoundrel nights where I come home drunk and just jack off on her hair. But when I'm feeling gentlemanly, nothing can proceed until she comes. And that can take like 20 minutes. But when the vibrator's in play, it's just like I'm jerking off. It's
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
like, let's do this 3 times a day.
Exactly. No, yeah. I started incorporating the vibrator with a girlfriend probably 6 years ago. It was
The
a
girl that died?
She introduced me. Yeah, the girl that died.
On the Gore
The
05.
405, dude. It's a fucking shady freeway, man.
Yeah, there was a school bus that was just, it was for some reason it was
Is
going
this
the wrong way.
serious? Are you serious? Like she actually died?
I mean, look, I've been to therapy and I'm like okay now, but yeah, she died on the 405.
Okay.
It's fucked up. I'm kidding.
Why is
She
it
didn't
funny,
die.
Danny?
She did not die on the
didn't
405. I cheated on her and she broke up with
That's
me.
not true.
Did she kill herself?
No, she did not kill herself.
Drove right into a wall.
I thought about
She
killing
drove
myself.
into the 405 traffic.
Yeah, no, I thought about doing that, but no, she's well. She's doing well. She's alive and well.
Okay, good.
Leo was just exploding with passion. And he was with her. She had a limp and she had an advanced form of dementia.
Was she a midget? You look like you like midgets.
You think I'd like a midget?
I think you
Leo would
really
for sure.
like a midget.
Leo's so shady. Leo would absolutely fuck a midget.
I'd have sex with a midget for a story for sure.
Yeah.
No, but I like
or a
the
small
typical
person.
or a small person.
Yeah.
I like the typical. I like kind of a little more of the natural look, like not too much work done, or and like a nice bod, you know.
Yeah.
Like a booty is a must.
Right.
Titties are a plus.
So you're a boob, or wait, you're an ass guy.
Yeah, I'm an ass guy.
ass
Yeah.
guy.
What are you?
What do you think? Come on.
He gives me boob guy.
He's
I
a
don't know
boob
why.
guy. He's a boob guy. Austin,
skinny white
Dino, you guys are both boob guys too, right? Yeah, they're both.
I'm
boob
a boob
guys.
girl. I
You're a
love
boob
a
girl?
nice pair of
What about
titties.
you?
I love titties.
Dino's a cock guy.
Titties
Fuck
over
you.
ass.
It's they're great. I mean, they're great. You know.
Yeah.
Because with ass, like with tits, it's like either you have it or you don't. There's so much that goes into it, like shape, the way they hang, nipple ratio is a
Nipples,
really
yeah.
Nipple
big
ratio's
one.
big. Yeah.
yeah.
We were both blessed with good
Yep.
nipple ratio.
Yeah. I what as a guy, what I jerk off to though is so different from what I actually date or am interested in.
Why don't you
Like,
tell
what
him your
porn do
favorite
you
video?
watch?
Yeah. Why don't you tell him your
Like
favorite
if you're on
video,
Pornhub,
buddy
what
boy?
porn do you watch?
All right. So
Oh, God.
sometimes I have a tendency to go to xhamster.com because it's the shady big titty website.
Okay.
And I will pull up the silicone giants from the 90s.
Okay.
Okay.
90s porn's really good.
I will pull up Tiffany
Yeah.
Towers, Wendy Whoppers,
Okay.
who have fresh watermelon size fake breasts, and I will beat myself stupid, pretending that it's her and I in that suite in Vegas.
Do you
Not the
beat your dick dry? You give me
dry,
that vibe.
baby. Yeah, it's
Like no lotion, just dry.
dry 3 times per session until I'm just shooting out dust, jizz
I
dust.
feel like I know you pretty well.
Me and Skylar just watched VR porn.
Yes,
the
the other
first time
day.
yesterday. It was
Wow.
incredible.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
But when I'm dating a chick though, like the idea that I would date a 50-year-old woman with watermelon-sized fake tits is absurd. It's just what I beat off to in my weaker moments.
Right.
Now, what about you, ladies? What do you guys like? And what's in the old porn search?
I only watch lesbian porn.
Only watch gangbang.
Really?
If I am watching porn, gangbang.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like lesbians.
Girls don't do it for me.
Hey,
For me.
Saltine.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, we're on the subject of porn. Your future in the industry is hanging in the balance right now.
It's dead.
It's done,
dead.
dude.
It's dead. It might be
Honestly.
dead.
Do you think
It might be
any
dead.
director would allow this
No.
horse shit going on right now? Especially when he came out of the bathroom talking like he was a member of a different race. Where did that come from? Did you guys hear that?
Does he want to do like professional porn?
Yeah, he wants to do
So like
professional
when
porn.
Sets
you
are, like, 12 hours.
Yeah, when you're on set,
Stay hard for like 12 hours.
I just had my first like professional scene. It's a whole cast. Like so they're waiting on you. So like that would be unacceptable.
Yeah, this guy's done. Is he opening the door?
Uh-oh,
What does he
uh-oh.
have?
Y'all gonna get what you get, all right?
All right, let's do it.
yeah.
Dino, get up with the camera.
Yeah.
You want me to
Dino,
fucking
get
film
up.
it?
Oh, he's got a hog. Saltine's got a hog, dude.
Bro, if it was hard right now, oh my god, bro, like different story.
My dick's bigger.
I just don't watch porn.
Dude, Saltine's got a hog.
That means I'm the biggest in the room.
What, again, do you think that your voice is just going to magically go into the speakers
We
when you
need you to
talk
talk
into
in.
nothing?
You also told me you had a radio voice and that you wanted to do radio. So get talking to the mic.
Right. Welcome to the Leo and Danny show.
I like it. Wow, that's not bad.
He has
Girls,
to talk like that for the rest
I
of the
can
show.
do
I
more.
like it.
How do you rate the
Yeah,
cock,
it's
Not
girls?
bad.
I can tell like fully hard that you'd have a pretty nice cock.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
That was a big dick.
Thank you.
It was a big dick.
That was a porn
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
Does it change
I'm
anything?
not sure. It's not just the dick though. It's the way that you look.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, the chick
What do you think
that-
of his look?
The chick the couch had over the other night, porn. Oh wait, actually, I can't say that. Fuck.
You could
Say
probably.
it.
You can't say the name. It's not the one I
You
know.
didn't say the name.
No, I can't
Say
say
it.
it. I can't say it.
What happened with the porn star girl?
All right, so I met a porn star chick, right? And she saw my dick, and she told me that I'd have to do like the MILF
Gay
fucking
porn?
stepson.
The MILF fucking stepson.
Yeah, like because I
Okay.
look younger, like I'm not built like that, so it's just that's probably what I'd end up doing, if anything.
What do you think about that, Danny?
Well, I know he has no future in the business because
You think he could get hard for our MILF, Miss Robinson?
maybe
I love her.
I can get
She is
hard.
so
She's
beautiful.
so sweet and
so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Absolutely
Having sex.
beautiful.
It's different, like my mind knows that I'm about to have sex. I'm not looking at porn like, oh, bro, I'm having sex right now. Like it's just
Just cucking.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I prefer real sex. I don't know. It's my preference.
Fair enough.
Bree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Bree again. I'm sorry. How much of your $1 million net worth would you give away to not have sex with this guy?
I don't know. To be honest, your personality is kind of off-putting so far. If I'm being honest.
Because he came in trying to see my dick when it was shriveled.
Okay, listen. How about
You
take-
told us you were gonna pull your
Listen.
dick out. Quit acting like this was my idea.
Saltine, I'm gonna help you.
Hey, you came in. It was like big talk, but it's like you couldn't even get hard. And if you want to be in porn, you need to basically be able to get hard at the snap of
Yeah,
fingers.
and if I'm doing porn, I know that I'm about to have sex, so I will get hard.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a different thing.
If I'm hard, it's a
Yeah.
Saltine, how about let's be a little more genuine. Take off your glasses. We want to look at your eyes. Be a little more of a human being. There you go.
babies.
There you go. There you
Are
go.
you high?
Maybe a little bit. I mean,
Okay.
not like a crazy.
Are you guys high?
but-
No.
No.
Rara, what do you think of this guy?
He needs more confidence if he does want to start doing porn.
Oh, I have an
Own your
immense
shit.
amount of confidence.
But we haven't seen it. You're in the
I
bathroom
think
for
that
30
it's fake
minutes.
confidence,
Right.
though.
I don't know about that. I think I just can't get hard with porn.
Okay.
He's got little brother confidence. When you have a little brother who comes up and hits on your girlfriend and shit, like Stifler's little brother in the American Pie
dresses
movies.
up and shit.
But
yeah.
it's all bluster. It's not real.
He needs a little life
I don't know
experience.
about that. I have a lot of life experience actually. I moved out when I was 18. Dude, like I said, I
How
lived
old
in-
are you?
I lived
That's
in
that's
Hollywood.
the
I'm
also the
21.
average age
You're
when kids move
21.
out.
Yeah, but
I moved out at
I'm
17.
not
Yeah, how old are you?
Wow.
How old are you guys?
I just turned 23.
23.
Wow, 23.
But yeah, I mean, I've
Babies.
I think that I've done all right for myself since I never went to college.
We didn't
I
go to
moved out when I was-
college.
Yeah,
I'm a high school dropout.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are doing great for yourselves. I mean, with me, I've lived in Hollywood, Marina Del Rey. I've lived in New Orleans, Chicago, Toronto. I've been to the Philippines, lived there for a month. Been to Brazil.
Well, you
know,
were just looking for whores in the Philippines. That doesn't impress
no,
anybody.
dude, I have
They're very
I have a
affordable in the Philippines.
step family out there.
Tell us the darkest thing, the worst thing that's ever happened to you. That's how we'll know if you have life experience or not.
I was okay. So there was this. I guess would you say dyke? Is that a bad term to say?
You could say it.
No.
Okay.
It's not the choice word, but it works.
Well, okay, I say dyke. All right. So this dyke, this was Hollywood area. I usually, when I was living in that area, I would roll with a posse. I was never I had a real posse around me. It looked like I was in a rap group. I don't know what the fuck. I guess some type of clique, right?
Yeah.
And I got split up. We were about to go to the bars and stuff. And
I didn't know DoorDash workers had posses.
This is
Did you know
before
that,
I
Leo?
did DoorDash.
I didn't, but I'd love to
DoorDash.
meet. I'd
Actually,
love
this
to
is
meet
when
a
you were a
posse.
post-
I
Postmates.
sold Hollywood
I'd love to meet a
tours
posse.
on the boulevard actually for the longest.
Sick, dude.
How old are you?
Yeah.
That is the shadiest job.
21.
You were
It is the
you were
shadiest
one
job.
step up from the Mexican dude passing out
Oh,
hooker
no.
cards on the
I-
Las
He's the
Vegas
dude you
Strip.
avoid on
Yes.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes.
But I don't know about that because I was selling tours to locals and stuff. So, so this is what happened. This dyke. People say she looks like YNW Melly, if you know who YNW Melly is. Super tall. Her known thing is that she robs guys at night because she looks like a tall black man. But she's a woman. But she wants to be a man. And so you know, she had like a posse with her, a clique, and they all came at me with fucking knives. So did she.
You
And
got robbed by a woman.
I didn't get robbed though. They just came at me with knives and shit. And
This
they
is the worst thing you've ever been through.
Not the worst thing, but like
I wanted
I've
the worst thing.
experienced
I asked for the worst thing.
it. Bro, the worst thing, man.
Give me the worst thing,
Dude, I
dude.
can't even tell you, dude.
If you got
I've
raped,
been through so much
a good
shit.
start.
Like, dude, I mean,
Bro, like one time I had to
I've-
deliver some chicken
listen,
on my
and, like,
Postmates
she-
route,
she
and there
gave
was
me a
limited
1
What am I
star,
supposed to
bro.
do?
One star, and the tip was only like 10%.
It was 10%, dude. It's a 15 to
No, but I
20%
thought I was
every
gonna
time.
die, bro. I've had a gun pulled on me in my face.
Damn, that's
like
fucked
in
up.
the hood. Like,
Danny
real.
pulled a gun on
If-
me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Danny did pull a gun on
Mudflap
me.
got a
If you
gun
guys
pulled
know
on
who-
me.
If you guys know
Dude,
who
Mudflap might have almost accidentally killed
If you
one
guys
of us.
heard of the rapper Maxo Cream, like he had this gun that his homie was holding for him. They stashed it in like
you
a
just
an
snitch?
oven.
Yeah, what the fuck?
you?
Wow.
This is
a
violated
known thing.
G code,
This is
homie.
a known thing already.
All right,
he got
all right.
he got arrested. This is no. I mean, like, come on. There was a Glock that got burned. All right, it
What
was
does
legal.
burned
It was
mean?
in his name. Like it was in the oven. They tried to stash
It was
it.
literally burned.
It was burnt. The slider had burn marks on it, and this thing had like a duct tape fucking clip.
Yeah, I
and
wish it would
thought
have
I was
gone
gonna
off
die.
and killed you. How's that,
That's
Salty?
I mean, I don't
How's
know about
that?
that.
I wish that's how the story ended.
I don't know about that. But,
All right, so you've been robbed in Hollywood a couple times. Those are kind of the worst
Fuck
things that's ever
this
happened to
guy.
you.
A lot of snitching.
yeah, I mean, I've been robbed, dude. I've been homeless for a small amount of time, but I've
Where did
worked
you
my
live?
way out of that. Dude, I mean,
More like sucked your way out of it. Be honest.
I don't know about that.
Have you ever sucked a dick?
Never. Actually.
Tell us the gayest
And
thing you've done, Saltine.
I would actually say that I'm homophobic. Just saying.
Well,
should
most
be very
homophobic
proud,
guys
right?
are gay,
Like-
so most homophobic guys
I don't
happen to be
know.
a little bit gay. Like if you're so
Me
scared,
and Skylar love guys that are in touch with their femininity.
Listen,
I love
Yeah.
a feminine
I love a guy that paints
Well, I'm
his
not
nails,
feminine, so-
wears jewelry.
listen.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't seen two straighter broads than Rah Rah and Real Sky over here. These two girls eat each other's pussies and assholes on the
Women
regular.
have different like
Assholes
friend
too?
relationships
Assholes,
than
wow.
men. It's
Listen,
like,
nice,
You think Leo and I haven't sucked each other's balls?
dude.
women great for you
3-4
guys.
times a week, you know, at least.
Why are you homophobic?
Pre-pod ritual, baby.
I'm homophobic, not like towards gay people, but like
Into the mic.
when people try to put gay shit onto me, I get really fucking homophobic.
Well, you just showed your dick to 7 guys. That was gay as
gay.
fuck.
Well, I don't give a fuck, dude, because there's women here, so like it's-
Everybody knows in our audience
Is a woman.
that what you did was a gay act.
I don't know about that.
You're not gonna like what Danny's plan for you is then.
I
If
mean,
this is what you're saying.
I didn't get hard from looking at you guys, right?
Chase, I didn't
like,
survey you afterwards, but it was nod your head yes if it was kind of gay what he just did. Yeah, it was
I
pretty
don't
gay.
know. I mean, it's whatever, dude. It's looking at a dick. It's not like, you know, I got you guys to suck my dick. so-
Saltine, I'm going to be honest. I'm actually pretty homophobic too, and I'm getting creeped out by you because I'm getting gay vibes all day.
I don't know about that. Dude, fuck these guys. They always say that
Saltine, let
bullshit.
me give you a little big brother advice. If you have to stop being homophobic immediately.
Yeah.
You
Because-
too.
Yeah.
It's not
Because-
going to
no,
fly.
no,
Gay
Saltine.
people are awesome.
No.
They can
Let me
do that.
let me tell you this. If you're homophobic even a little bit, it usually means that you end up being gay. I've seen
don't
it
know
because
about
I'm
that.
35, so I've seen like the next 15 years of your life or whatever the fuck. The guys that were homophobic at your age, that were my buddies on baseball teams, they all are now gay.
Well, dude, I
Like more,
That's
there's
so
so
funny.
many, dude.
Well,
So you don't have no idea how many.
listen.
You
gay
can't be
people are
homophobic.
I mean, I'm not saying like
Unless you're gay.
completely
Come out of the
homophobic,
closet.
But it's just, dude, it's just not.
You want to
cool.
be in porn, but you just said you're homophobic.
You can't
I
do it
don't
then,
think
yeah.
you're.
No.
This isn't gonna go too well.
Because
No.
Sky, we all know the way to work your way up in the biz, you got to start in gay porn. That's where they start you
I
out.
don't
where the
know about
money is.
that.
I don't care about how big the money is, right? This porn would be like a side thing to me, bro. I wouldn't want to make a crazy career.
DoorDash is
What
where
would be your main thing?
DoorDash,
Right now,
baby.
I make upwards of 100,000 a year.
He makes $100,000 a year. He's stacking
does.
100 racks from DoorDashing.
DoorDash. I grind. Sometimes I'll
Grinding.
go on a week-long bender and they won't see me at the
Oh, they
house.
told
This
me
guy
that.
can provide a good life for you.
Dude,
girl.
they told me he'll work for 3 days straight with very
No,
little sleep.
I did it for a week recently, and I grinded like fucking crazy.
Would you work like 3 days in a row and then take Real Sky Bree out to like Nobu and just give
I
her a
could,
great?
man.
Listen,
I got the money, so it's like,
Listen,
you know.
Listen, look Real Sky in the eye right now.
Yeah, look her in the eye.
Tell her the time in the eye right now.
Yeah, look her in the eye.
Tell her the time you were trying to take some sweet and sour pork to Santa Monica.
What did you just say?
Tell her about the time you had to get that sweet and sour pork to that condo in Santa Monica. You were behind schedule, and tell her how you overcame adversity and
Right.
delivered your sweet and sour pork. I want you to win her over.
Tell her about a time you overcame adversity delivering some food for Postmates.
Says that. Okay. Sweet and sour pork. All right. Got you. Yeah, so today
Into the mic. Into the mic.
No, a real
today-
story too. It doesn't
today-
have to be sweet and sour. A real
A
story.
real story.
something I've overcome.
Yeah, did you have to get through some gates? Maybe a dog.
Delivering
Maybe there was a dog that attacked you. Maybe you delivered it to the wrong location, and then you had to get,
I mean, I've delivered to a porn shoot, like mansions and stuff.
that's not.
That's
But-
awesome.
That's awesome.
Listen,
but
we're your employers right now. You want to be part of our crew. You wanted to get into porn.
It's not-
They're the porn employers. We're the entertainment bosses.
It's really-
Tell us right now about a time in your profession that you've overcome adversity.
This is
an interview.
This is a typical interview question. We've all had to answer them.
it's just not one of those kind of jobs, like what I'm saying. It's you don't really go through many challenges doing this. The most I could say is I've driven to a mansion that was on a rocky ass road and I thought I was gonna fall off the cliff. That's
Oh,
it.
damn.
That's it.
Damn.
Maybe my brakes were almost completely gone, and
Sure,
I thought
sure.
I was going down fucking Malibu, and I just
Sure.
thought I was gonna crash. I don't know.
Damn.
There's nothing really crazy that happens.
That's
I
pretty
wish.
crazy, dude.
That is
I
not-
wish, bro. I wish that crazy shit happened.
Leo, you or I,
it's just
if we
chill.
were delivering
It's a chill
wonton
job.
chicken to Malibu and our brake line was almost out, I think we would have just pulled over and abandoned the car.
100%.
Yeah.
Gone by foot.
No, I mean it's just a chill ass job. I'm my own boss. I don't have to deal with
You're an entrepreneur in a sense.
bullshit. Yeah, I want to start my own empire eventually.
You're like a
a
Jeff Bezos.
How'd you end up living with
In a way.
Kaush?
It's kind of weird.
He wants to
right?
start his own empire, Leo.
He is good at it. I believe him.
You know what's crazy is how me and Kaush linked and I became his roommate is I never follow YouTubers on Instagram or anything like that. I have too much time on my hands. I'm working nonstop.
Yeah.
And
grinding.
So, but I liked Kaush's videos. I thought he was pretty funny. I was like, oh, this guy has balls, right? He's cool as fuck. I could just tell from his videos. And I followed his Instagram because he said his other one got deleted, and I never followed that one. So I was like, I might as well support this smaller creator, right?
Yeah.
And I DM'd him. He needed a roommate, so that's how it happened. I was about the money, and now we're here.
You were about the money? Why'd you slide that in? What does
Well,
that
I was
mean?
about the money.
Wow.
No one else was that was hitting him up.
It's hard to find an 18-year-old making some money though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Dino, what do you think about this guy?
Dude, he's fucking rich. He's making like tens of times more money than me.
you could be making the same amount. You know that. You could easily be making that money.
Yeah, man.
Postmates won't respond.
I started using a friend's car of mine, all the time. He would let me use it. He would just chill in the car with me. I'd give him 30 or so bucks every now and then. This kid just all he cares about is vapes and weed. So
nice.
I would just buy him weed and vapes, and he'd let me drive his car all the time.
Is your dream to work your way up through the Postmates Corporation?
I don't think I want to work for Postmates.
Do
my
you think
entire
you're a
life.
top earner?
I think so, actually. I get tons of awards and shit. I guess you
Damn.
could say. Yeah, I've completed over 3,000 something deliveries.
If you had sex
Damn,
with the
legend.
two lovely ladies to your right, what would you get them to tattoo on their bodies afterwards?
Wow.
I say
A
Postmates
saltine,
logo.
a saltine cracker.
A saltine cracker,
A
dude?
saltine cracker.
I'll leave my stamp. A saltine cracker.
I'm honestly going to say, girls, that's probably cooler than what Jake Paul made you get tatted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
About
Are you
that.
going to see
guys-
Jake again?
You guys are white too, so it would make sense. Saltine cracker on yourself. Yeah, you're a cracker, like me. Are you
guy's
not
got
allowed
some-
to say that?
This guy's got game.
Oh, mad game, dude.
Where are you
I don't
from?
know. Originally California, but I went to high school in Georgia.
Okay.
For a good minute, but I've lived all around. Originally California though, Cedar Sinai born.
Nice. Me too.
Yeah,
Weird.
sick.
That's.
I think we talked about this before. Actually.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Cedar Sinai.
All right, we're going to come back to you, Saltine.
But the Valley area.
I think.
To get more specific.
Sky, I wanted to ask you. You said you did your first big budget porn shoot. Why did you transition out of the smaller budget but big payday stuff that you normally do?
I would not even say small.
So I shot for Vixen, which is one of the biggest porn companies there is. I really appreciate their production value. The set's beautiful. It's like a 13-hour day, so so much goes into it. It's like an hour-long scene. The whole crew is there. It's probably like 5 people in the room while you're shooting, and then afterwards it's like photo shoots for the scene. We filmed like an intro. It was like smoothie themed, like it was a lesbian scene. I haven't shot a boy girl yet professionally, maybe soon, but we were making smoothies, and the smoothies like went everywhere, and it like turned us on, so we like started like licking it off of each other and stuff. But basically I really appreciate production value, and that's something like I can only do so much on my own, like with an iPhone, like for my OnlyFans. So yeah.
So you took a smaller payday, but it meant more to you artistically.
Yeah, I just wanted something that I could like appreciate, like just production value wise, and like have something like beautiful.
Are
like,
you gonna
under my belt.
masturbate to the scene you shot?
I have not watched it. I don't really watch my own work.
Whose pussy did you lick in it?
Gianna Dior.
Can you pull her up right now, Austin?
She's really pretty.
Gianna Dior.
Rara, have you ever done full-fledged porn?
Professional, no.
No, but on your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Cool. So what can they find on your OnlyFans for the guys on the podcast? if they want to subscribe?
Everything. Yeah. I do girl scenes, boy-girl scenes. I have a video jerking off a midget. we have queefing videos.
Queefing
Wow.
videos. I kind of want to see that.
I just filmed with Johnny Sins last week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Johnny Sins,
Yeah.
he does a really good job on his OnlyFans. Huh?
Yeah, he was amazing.
It seems like he sniffs out the hot new girls in town and he fucks them.
Oh yeah,
And
he
he's
does.
he's cool too. Like
He's super dope. Yeah.
On Friday, I'm filming my first ever boy girl scene, so I'm getting railed by 2 dudes at the same time.
nice.
I'm very excited for it.
Wow.
Wonder if that's Adam Foulad coming into town for that. Double vaginal, Real Sky Bree. Would you let it happen?
I would, yes.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Danny's done double
I
vaginal.
have, yeah.
He has.
That's we were talking about the worst things that's ever happened to us, the gayest things we've ever done. Double vaginal is my gayest thing.
Did you feel his dick on yours, like pulsating?
One was wearing a condom and one wasn't.
I could feel his heart.
So that doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he said.
You were touching dick.
He said it wasn't gay because of the condom. And
That's the girl I
Gianna.
shot
That's
with.
Gianna.
Yeah.
You ever develop feelings for any of the girls that you shoot with?
No. I'm very attracted to girls sexually, but not emotionally. I don't think I could ever date a girl. I can't say never, but I don't think it's very likely.
What about you, Rara? You seem to get the feelings for the men.
I think women are more beautiful to look at than men, but I need like masculine energy. Yeah. If I'm gonna date someone, it has to be like a manly guy.
Well, that being said, let's transition over to Saltine for the
Back
last
to
time. Saltine, I want you to make your pitch right now to end this podcast. Why should these girls follow you on Instagram, DM with you, and maybe someday sleep with you?
All right. Well, first off, I don't have an Instagram, none of that. So doesn't really matter, you know. I have too much time on my hands.
cool.
But
I'm
if
too
you
busy.
guys want a
If you have
good time,
too much time on your hands,
I can make
Right.
time.
Doesn't that mean you can make an Instagram?
He meant to say
don't
not enough
have-
time.
You don't have
but
enough
he's-
time.
Yeah,
Slow
exactly.
Yeah, I don't have
down.
enough
He's
time.
mellow.
But you know, if you guys want a good time, I got a place, you know, with a pool. I'm a chill guy.
Bunch of teenagers running
Do you have
around.
roommates?
Not teenagers.
got
I
a
do have
couple of
roommates, but it's
They're all teenagers.
not
That's
teenagers.
2 of them
I would
right
say.
there.
We're all adults. But yeah, I mean, I don't really need to convince anyone.
I'll
Like if y'all
cook you some
like my
macaroni
vibe, then,
and cheese.
You got your
I'll
own
hide
bathroom?
everything under my bed.
Yeah.
I can tidy up my room.
You got your
real
own
quick.
bathroom?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's got his own bathroom. That's
His own
good.
You know, my
bathroom.
room though is not it yet. I've been working too much, and I just have a fucking mattress on the ground.
There's a mattress in the fucking
You guys
floor.
would not, unless that's your vibe. You know, you said you had like a ugly guy thing. You have like a poor vibe kind of thing. You know,
Not
like
poor.
Not
like
poor.
maybe trap house vibe kind of thing. Like,
Definitely
No,
not trap
definitely not
house
trap
vibe.
my room kind of is trap house vibes right
Okay.
now, but I'll pimp it out.
Listen,
you know, if you
baby, I'll like
guys-
maybe there'll be like some pad thai that somebody
Yeah, man.
ordered. I just won't deliver it, and we can just eat the
Yeah, I don't
pad
even know
thai
what
on my
pad thai is,
mattress.
but, like-
Do you get a discount for Postmates?
Oh yeah, you guys can use my
Oh, we
discount.
can hook
You
you up
get
on a
some-
discount all dizzy,
That's
baby.
solid, actually. Over time, that might add up to a lot of money. Postmates is very expensive.
And they
Now
gi-
we got
they-
a deal going.
There we
They
go.
give me free money for food sometimes.
Saltine, I've just been giving you shit, dude. I don't mean to be such a dick, but we are. If you want to shoot with us, we're gonna make a mock porn, and his porn. Maybe it'll be a real porn. We could probably find somebody.
We could.
The-
Miss Robinson might bang him.
Sure. And
Right.
the only way I'll film a porn with him is if he's the Postmates delivery driver.
Oh, yes.
And he just opens a carton of food.
Yes.
Listen to me,
He would
Salty.
love that. He would love that.
He walks up to the door. He's like, I got your macaroni and cheese. And just rubs it all over
On
his
his
fucking
cock,
and
yeah.
starts
Yes.
masturbating on the
Yeah.
doorstep.
Or he
Yes.
makes a hole in one of those fucking the takeout boxes and he
Classic
opens
move.
it.
Classic
And maybe
move.
in the hot dog bun.
Yes.
Even better.
Oh, great. Yeah.
In the hot dog bun.
There are artisanal hot dog places in LA. You get one of those,
Mm-hmm.
you take out the meat, and you put your cock in its place.
There we go.
Hey, sounds cool to me, man.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming on and sharing
And,
some great stories and being pleasant and awesome.
And lastly, girls, I just couldn't hurt to ask, for our Patreon audience, is anybody interested in flashing some boobs?
You know I'm always down.
No.
Oh, you're
We got to take
so
care of the
sweet.
patrons.
Content.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Thank you.
You guys like that over there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
Chase
you.
said yeah. Yeah, he did.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Roscadbridge.
much.
And be sure to check these girls out on their OnlyFans.
Yes,
They'll be linked down
below. You can send it to, you can DM me and I'll DM, or you just tell them afterward.
They can link like their personal website if it doesn't have nudity. Otherwise, we'll get striked.
All right.
Okay, so find.
Or their Instagrams and stuff are fine.
Yeah, just say it out loud.
OnlyFans.com/rah-rah-baby.
There we go. Or just follow their Instagrams. I'm sure
And,
there will be
follow
links
their
out from there.
Instagrams. Yeah.
And that's been the Leo and Danny Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.